Court to the cloud.
Or that's, you know, I should warn people about that.
Good morning, Jen and Darren.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
This property, I have your grievance application, thank you, and a property record card and photo. Appreciate that. The building on site is unusable in its current condition. There is no water or sewer active on this site. And referring to this building? Yes. So
It is for down actually.
how come?
It's full of mold. And practically some decided to
it-
take over the.
Yeah,
the-
and it's just a barn, right? It's not a house or anything like that.
Hold on. Try to make it a residence.
I bet.
We were there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a kitchen in there, there's a bathroom, but there's. no
Oh, somebody
water.
tried to stay there?
I think somebody did at one point before we bought
Yeah.
it.
We have no idea. Sewers
Oh,
active or not.
Chair.
Oh, you okay?
I don't know where the sewer was going when they.
Did it?
Was,
Yeah.
because it's pretty.
Maybe they were just going out in the
Use
wood.
for right now.
They were doing that
We
at
use
that,
it for hunting.
you know, the old
Use it for hunting?
in-house as you go down 36. The one with the little windows and the roof.
Gotcha. So lands,
We had to inspect that and somebody had been trying to live there and there's no
Oh.
water.
Yeah.
there's no-
Yeah.
Okay.
It's.
are you guys seeing the photos?
I
Yeah,
saw, well, yeah, I've actually visited that building, so
Have you?
It's
Did you go inside?
very trashed.
we
Yeah.
looked in windows and stuff. It's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wouldn't.
Trashed.
So it needs a lot of work.
So
Yeah.
there's a kitchen there, but
Yeah.
there's no running water, there's.
so
no-
did it used to be a dwelling at one point?
I
Okay.
think somebody must.
So was the electricity cut off because there's a stove there? That must take electricity and lights.
But you can see that. the-
Right.
stick all
Yeah,
over
the power's on the site, but it's not, the meter's turned off.
Okay, so you have power to the site.
The power is to the site. There's a meter base there. Yeah, and the meter base is lit up, so there's power going to the top of the meter. So I think that the meter
Right.
itself was shut off.
They
Turned
put
off.
insulation roof with plastic and it was just. Our point was when we first bought the property, we thought we were just gonna go through it and make it into a hunting camp.
Uh-huh.
But
You can't do it.
we have to, it either has to burn, I don't know if the fire department does that.
I don't know. They used to do that for practice, I know, but I don't think they do that anymore.
We could take the tin off of it and then just let them trash it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it needs,
Right.
it needs to either come down or it needs a lot of work.
So is there a bathroom in there, but it's just not operable or something?
Yes, yeah.
I think they're, well, picture of a white deer that was on our property.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they came
Wow.
out in our backyard.
That's
It was
cool.
pretty cool.
Oh,
We're gonna go
There's
take
a
a picture of
This
the,
would be like the,
yeah.
Yeah.
we were gonna go take a picture of, there's a toilet that's been like in a little. But we couldn't because the rat
Right.
were in there today.
So does the drain pipes go to a leach field? It doesn't go to like a town water type of
No.
thing?
We had
no, I don't think there's,
Yeah.
there's no town or.
Yeah. Okay.
No, nothing that we can find.
There had
where it
to
would be drained
Be a
into.
leach field somewhere.
Did you recently buy it or have you owned it for a while in 2024?
2, 3.
According to our records,
When
they
did we
bought
buy
it
it?
in 21.
Yes,
January
we've had it
21.
about 5 years, yeah, but we mainly just use it for hunting purposes.
It was a. I'm not, I think if we talk, are they supposed to be able to hear us here?
I think so.
Okay, because I would say there's a lot of conversation that happened.
Oh, sure.
It went, I would say. For a
Okay.
tax sale originally,
Yeah.
and then, yep, and then you got it. Okay, in 21,
And how many acres are with it?
This is-
55.
55,
And the
Um,
2 acre building site is worth
80,
80,
which is
pretty normal.
typical, yeah. So it's just the value
So the
of this land,
53,
and
and
then,
that's 20% off the extra land.
yeah,
So that's 113,800.
I'm not sure about this.
So the barn is only valued at $4,400.
Yes.
Why the
I
water?
think it's around 44
Right,
acres.
the water and sewer was our question, like, we don't have.
I would have had that question too.
Like,
What
well,
if-
see, I'm assuming there must have been water if there's a sink in the toilet at one
Oh,
point.
yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
right.
There must-
Yeah, there's a spring.
Right. You probably have
Like
to-
a well,
There's a spring.
There's a
a tie-in spring down over the
Okay.
hill.
Yeah.
Which I think.
And that's like a
the
typical-
water's Coming from.
if you were to make it a hunting camp or something like that, you'd have to go in and clean it all up
Oh,
and
yeah.
check those lines.
Great.
So it's good to get off a lot of the work.
See
Right.
what's
Okay.
down there.
This is,
All right.
this is what we bought it.
So-
There's
Yeah, I
names
think I
written on
have
it.
that.
Is this,
in
are
there.
you giving this to us?
I think I've got it in here.
So
You do?
there,
I don't know.
there's a septic
It's
system.
5 years ago.
somewhere,
I only went back to twenty
Assuming,
twenty.
yeah.
And you don't, they
We can make a copy of
You
it.
can
It's
find
a
out.
copy, but this is like 6 years old.
They can run a camera
Oh,
down.
You have to stay within
Yeah.
like 3 years.
Right.
That's,
Yeah, but it would be
that's what the
something you
value is.
keep
If there's a
that if you were-
septic system, that's where the 15,000 would come in.
yeah.
Yeah, they're-
And if there's water,
To construct a 3-bedroom home
yeah.
on an on-site drilled well and wastewater disposal to be installed by the buyer. We also have a permit from the town of Bakersfield to convert the existing 30 by 60. Lot has a 1,200 taps and it's rented to
Mhm.
the neighbor.
How much would-
Proximity, blah, blah, blah.
does this value
These are-
change if it's a spring and not a well?
5.
And is that already
It,
changed?
it depends, because springs can be as good as
Reliable.
wells, but
Okay.
if we're told that it's not reliable and then so forth, and we have evidence of that, we
Right.
would knock that down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. if
Right
these are
here, I think.
anything-
Okay.
This right here, I think, is probably another
Mhm.
flexible point from what I can gather.
right,
They can't live in it, they can't use it, so.
right, but it's labeled as a general purpose barn, not as a house.
Right.
Right.
So, okay.
Okay,
Anyway, that's
All right.
what we're
Well,
asking if.
Yeah.
I think you
Like,
brought up
what's
a lot of
to
points.
do at this point,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
do we
Right.
tear it down, do we leave it, what
it's up
is-
to you, but I don't know what you would.
We didn't
do.
really want to pay taxes on it
Yeah.
because it's not worth anything.
Yeah, the land,
Maybe
the
if we-
land looks like the bulk of your taxes,
Yes.
quite
Yeah.
honestly.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
They don't have access.
See, I'm unclear as to whether it exists,
What's that, the water and sewer?
because it says wastewater permit.
Yeah,
To be
This is-
installed upon.
Yeah,
or
to
something.
construct a 3-bedroom, single-family house with an on-site drilled well and wastewater disposal system to be installed by buyer.
So whoever was
Right.
in there, I
Yeah.
got a feeling they couldn't.
They didn't do
That's why
that.
They just,
yeah,
they left it.
Yeah.
And then Mark ended up with it. and
Because
he
this is
sold
when
it.
you got it,
Right,
this
right.
point.
Yes.
so it has potential, the property has potential, I don't think it was regarding the building itself,
But we should
but if it's,
sewer on, right? Not there yet.
I would probably knock that value down on the water and sewer, because it's unchecked, it's unknown. But it
This-
must have some type of connection, we just don't know what it's like. So we could, in my mind,
Like
is
the
that we
toilet.
could talk about that area as probably less than optimal, right?
That's why we wanted to take a picture of the toilet. to
Yeah.
Show you there's just a hole in the floor and we don't know where that's going.
Right.
Probably down.
Right. So that's,
Sounds very European, Jim.
yeah,
We know the bulk of the
Yeah.
the land itself is
And we're
the
pleased
the
that-
value of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleased
Yeah.
with that.
Yep.
But if we
Okay.
don't need to pay taxes
So
on the
water
building
sewer.
or the water
All
sewer
set.
at this point,
So,
Get that out.
that's all we were asking.
so I'm just gonna make, thank you for your consideration.
yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
And
coming.
we'll send out a thing,
No update?
yeah, a certified response.
Okay.
We have to do the thing together and then.
Future, we will have a nice structure there and,
Yeah, and you know what? Pretty much land in this town perks.
Yes.
oh, really? Yeah, good.
Lot of
Pretty much,
sandy soil.
yeah. So it would cost a lot less to put in a,
Well, it's the driveway to get in there, to put big vehicles in there, if you
Probably.
can tear that down or do anything, it's like this, goes into the.
yeah.
So you're gonna have.
Wait, it's on top.
Okay, yep, got it.
My last
I can
question.
always do
I have
another
one
staple.
question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you have any idea what our taxes are gonna be on that?
Well, they should be,
So for
Not
municipal,
figured out yet.
like the grand list that I lodged, that we're making corrections to, at that point, and I'm gonna add telecom values, I have to add utility values, which will bring our grand list up even more. The higher it gets, lower our rates need to be, because all we
Well, it's
raised
under
was the budget we voted in
35.
March.
Yeah.
So we did a little calculation of what I lodged, the treasurer did it, and so it went from a municipal tax rate, bear in mind, only a quarter of your tax bill goes to the municipality, the rest goes to the school, and
Yeah.
that stays.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Rate at that large grand list went from 0.7558 to 0.4401. So my property went from 178, I think, to 315, and my municipal taxes went up $49.
That gives us a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, like you said, it's basically the school tax.
It's the state tax, but theoretically, we do the same thing.
A little
It's a
bit more.
budget that got voted in, and that's all they have to raise, but they're
Yeah,
an
The,
entity of their own.
the other thing to remember is
No, they're.
everybody's taxes are going up.
okay, that was my question, right?
So,
Okay.
We
I
have
mean,
to
they're
do
not,
it
their
for
taxes
them.
aren't going to help the property values.
Just so we can anticipate, kind
Yeah.
of what it's gonna be.
Yeah, right.
It's,
Well,
we're all hoping we can stay here.
Oh, I know, yeah.
well, you got a good
Hoping that we can
investment
do
in
that.
that land, I have to say.
But my two boys never let us.
They were.
You, the two boys are.
Yeah.
Then you boys get up there and get some. work
There's a
done.
lot of families that have done that, and
Some
now they
people
really, yeah, it would be fun to have something like that. Yep,
bought it.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. for your
Well, you're
time.
very
Thank
welcome.
you
Thanks
for
for
coming
coming.
in.
Yeah.
And any questions, give us a buzz,
Okay, appreciate it.
okay? Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right, Jen, I think you're next.
We are a little bit early.
That's okay.
Like. Might be in a daze here, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh my gosh.
I was stepping on someone. Story of my.
Oh. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Where is the girl that my husband brought up to camp?
Oh, Molly, she'll be here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Has she done appraisals before in her life?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep, she's an assessor too, almost an assessor 3.
Okay.
I think she's been doing this for 5 years,
I think
more
so.
than 3.
Yeah,
Okay, I was just
Yeah,
curious, that's my first question.
yep.
right. And I'll introduce myself. I'm John Vickery. I'm the project manager.
Nice to meet you.
So,
Janet,
Yeah.
Janet
Yeah.
Brown.
yeah.
Tammy Brown, you know me.
This is going on.
Sharon, you know Sharon.
Yeah.
Well, one of the points that I want to make out is that a lot of the work happens not just from the inspection, but happens post-inspection with table calibrations and reviewing and so forth. So I want you to know that more than one eyes get a look at your particular property and so forth. Want to make you feel good about that, but today what we want to do is we want to make sure the factual information is correct and address any points that you have about the property that we need to consider.
Right.
And maybe you can summarize what you've written here. I've read most of it, but I didn't finish reading it, to be honest with you.
Basically, all these people that I've written down,
Mm-hmm.
their appraisal before you reappraise is still lower than what mine is now, and we have no well, no septic, electricity. It says outhouse, we have a portalet. To me, they're two different things.
Mhm.
And
I don't think outhouses are illegal in Vermont anymore.
I don't know, but it just said outhouse
Yeah.
on the paper.
I think because they don't have portlet for a click.
But, I was gonna say something when Ryan just went. Oh, and on, the paperwork where I got the summary,
Mhm.
it says more than 5 fixtures over the allowance. I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
Right.
I myself
There
have
wouldn't be
never
any.
heard of such a thing.
Well,
But
that's
even-
something that water would come out of.
Oh,
Like
see.
a tub is a fixture, a shower is a fixture, the
Yeah.
And
the
actually-
toilet's a fixture.
Her fixtures are a credit. She,
Oh, I
Right,
forgot.
it's a -5. See, anything like 5 is the typical and you don't have to add anything. But
Yeah.
so we took 5 away from
it
it.
actually,
Okay.
it actually reduced the value of your property because you don't have those. So-
I
Right.
don't think it's like really high, because there's a Christopher Mossy on here. On 0 Willow Road, he's got 5 acres and a camp, and he's only appraised for 64 cents.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what he has for amenities.
Is Willow private?
What I want to do is I want to focus on your particular property to make sure that we are calibrating it correctly. Yeah, maybe not.
In my own.
Yeah, so when we come to have a meeting like this, if you come with the perception that we need to learn something about your property, we're not holding to our value at all. We
Right.
want to hear about your property. So one of the points you made is that the only access is by ATV. Is it on one of those class 4 roads?
But it's really strange because when you pull on to go to that class 4 road, there's a sign that says class 3.
It's only up
Yeah.
till,
I
I think
have,
it's right after Larry West.
I have visited this property, we
Yeah.
went up in a car.
My car.
You went to the,
It's in
Has
Rap.
something changed?
We went up last week.
From the- yeah. So that's something that,
That the town is refusing to replace.
Is that the one that,
It's the real big one, you know, the.
the
cube?
36-foot one that, what's his
Okay.
name, the roofer?
I don't know. a lot
What's
of
his
people up
name?
There. All I
Guy who
know
did our roof
is
out
that
here.
Asha?
right
No,
before
I don't
the
know.
cab That
Yeah.
sold the
I
spring
don't
for
know.
$70,000.
Jim Billadu, did he just replace that?
No, he replaced a different one.
okay.
We're past,
Yeah, you're way up there.
yeah, the culvert is where the people just bought in the spring. A place that had been setting for quite a while. They bought it for 70,000.
Yeah, it's interesting because I thought it had been sitting there for quite a while.
is this, which
And it
one
was
is your
only on
property?
the
Is it
12
this
days.
one?
Uh,
I have it on the.
No,
here.
that's
Is it this
McSweeney.
one?
That one,
yeah.
What, this one right
that
here?
one, right there,
Nick Sweeney and I.
right there.
Right, and
Yeah.
it looks like from this point of view, it looks like a very narrow lot and
It is.
it's all wooded and there's a drive that goes up to here to the
Yep.
camp. And then, of course,
Yep.
and, but I want to talk about this part of the road, getting to it.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
From this winter, I mean, you're going like in front of Rob Miller.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Those
rocks.
boulders are really bad and it's like.
We were coming down,
the road Got washed out.
when we were coming
So
down,
it's like, you're
Going
going
up
like this.
was like,
Where-
you're
where's the-
climbing,
that's
you're tired.
washed out. Which way?
Towards the main road part.
This way?
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Way over here?
Who are you looking for?
that culvert.
Is it over in
The
this
culvert.
area?
You know where the private driveway is that goes up, like I said. I should have Randy with me, but he
Uh-huh.
thought I was gonna get out of hand and I was.
Ah,
I've been known to do.
yeah,
that.
doesn't the
That's
road
hilarious.
get a little rougher from here?
There's there's
Like,
like
I'm just trying to
stairs
figure out if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And so you're way out here,
Who the
right?
People
Yeah,
were,
there,
yeah.
that, there's one after, right
It's
there.
almost- When you hit the class 4 road, you can see the
Yeah.
class 3 sign, you go past
Yeah.
that. And a little ways up, there's a really big culvert. I talked to, is it Brian, his name?
Brian Westcomb.
Yeah. Thursday,
Uh-huh.
and I said,
They brought that to the board. Belvedere Mountain Road is a tricky, it's a hot topic.
oh, I talked to somebody with the state. and the
Mm-hmm. They have
state-
to have that open one season a year.
No, the state told me they don't have to fix the road, but they do have to fix.
They own the culverts,
Yes,
unless they throw it up as a trail.
which,
And that's what
So they're taking their time on fixing it.
that's
Yeah.
what they're,
and then they told us to contact, what's Billadue's first name?
Jim.
Jim Billadue, and why don't you have him see if he'll do it? I go, so I'm gonna have to pay for that?
I know. Well, Jim paid for the one he just put in, but
Yeah.
he's gonna bring it to the board. I've got him on the agenda for
But
the
I
next
mean,
meeting.
I don't know a lot of the people up there. I know like McSweeney's and Riley's. And I met the new people that moved in, that their place is right before the culvert.
Uh-huh.
Other
And that's the
than
one they
that-
paid 70 for.
Yeah, other than that, and they have well, septic and electricity.
And that little one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and other than that, I don't really know the
Wow.
people
Yeah.
up there.
Yep.
So it's like, how would I get
Yeah.
everybody together and
Right.
say, hey, we need to fix the
Right.
culvert?
and have you had any quotes or anything on what it would cost to?
I
put the culvert in?
haven't,
Okay, I haven't gone there.
Maine has
Okay.
during the day and I do offices at night
Yeah.
and on weekends, so it's just,
Gotcha. Another question is there power
It's pretty cool.
along the road up where you are?
I'm at McSweeney's there is.
The
and
big
we
lot before
Yeah,
her.
the one, okay,
We inquired about electricity.
yeah,
$35,000.
For the poles?
Yeah, I said, we'll stay with our electric.
Yeah,
like
for the
model."
poles.
so that there's no electric to the site, basically.
No,
No electric,
the
septic,
pole
water.
Right to McSweeney's. And yeah.
I'd like to say,
McSweeney's, we need to correct, because that's
comparing-
it's not right.
comparing what we had last, it looks like Molly did add a 7% depreciation to this property.
No water, electric, no floor insulation. No
Need a
floor
large truck
insulation.
or ATV to get to
I think
camp.
Randy had to
Okay.
come down and get her, right?
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
tried to get
So-
up there.
It was close to $4,000 that she depreciated
But
because
it's
of
not-
those.
Since
that
then.
he brought
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
With this winter we had,
Even more.
This winter was rough.
yeah, 'cause I know Randy.
Because
did-
when we went up, you're basically like the Cars cartoon,
Yeah,
climbing the rocks, and then when you come down,
you're sliding.
you can't see. You're like
You
going
can't
up
see.
the cliff
Okay.
until you
That's
land on the
really-
rock in front of you.
Impressive.
And then you go off the
Yeah.
cliff again.
Yeah,
Rob Miller's
it's,
in
yeah.
front of the place,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
Mhm.
so what do you think it's worth?
I mean, we paid 55 and of course from your appraisal.
And that
back
was
then,
what,
now-
3 years ago?
Yeah, and of course,
Yeah.
your appraisal was 37, so we were like, wow, we really overpaid.
The old appraisal is irrelevant because the old appraisals were 17 years old.
Right,
Unless something came on, which Hathaway's did put that camp in.
Mm.
So that was added, but that was added at a 2009
okay,
cost.
okay.
So those are like irrelevant. That's the reason we have to do this, to get
Mhm.
everybody on the same
But I mean,
level.
for me, I'm gonna sound like a jerk, but I can't. help
You don't
myself
sound like a
here.
jerk, just,
My
Go
whole
ahead.
thing is, what do we get from the town? Nothing. We get nothing up there from the town and we went up $47,000.
But this isn't about taxes to the
Really?
town. This is about what you could sell the property for. It's like, it's like two separate, complete issues.
But honestly, I don't think we could sell it for that, cause I called Swanton. I called Amesburg, Berkshire, I called different towns.
Yeah.
And I explained everything we had. And a couple of the girls actually were laughing at me going, they did what? And they said that they thought that appraisal was right.
You
just
should
wanted to
speak to
see what-
realtors.
sure.
Those are the ones that are gonna tell you.
Well, the thing of it was, I talked to a few realtors, well, you would have to pay me to go up there and appraise it.
Oh, yeah, to us to do that,
I'm
yeah,
like-
some of them will do that, some of them
I'm
won't.
broken working up and you want more.
All
Yeah.
blue spruce.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give you an appraisal, they'll give you a comparative market value,
Yeah,
and I don't think they'll charge you a thing.
so we,
Amber lives right here,
Yeah.
right, and we,
and she's really good, Janet,
Yeah.
really good.
are
like-
you,
So
You can
also,
just
I
put it back
just
down.
wanted to add this too, the camp is really pretty new. It
Yeah,
looks
the
like it
camp
was
is
built
new.
in 2022, which would, I mean,
It was right before they bought it.
Yeah.
Hathaway
Yep. So
barely
that-
put it up.
They would have stayed there. but-
They would have stayed there.
With McSweeney's.
Right.
Cause the minute she saw me, she stepped out in front of my.
I know,
car.
you did a good job.
Yes, apparently she scared.
It's
the
like,
guy.
Kathy. I told
No, I
Kathy,
didn't put one on.
God sent her.
Yeah.
God sent
Yeah.
her the perfect
Yeah.
neighbor.
sure, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, cause we.
She's had no
bear
trouble.
on our property
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think you brought up some good points, and I think they were somewhat considered, because I do see notes here. But it doesn't necessarily mean maybe we need to just take a second look at this, and I think thank you for your points.
Let's see.
It's
Yeah.
just-
I bet there's much more to say, I mean,
Right.
kind of-
Yeah,
Figure out though how the Mossy property has 5 acres and we only have the 2.5.
That's
and we're
in-
still
on
at
Willow Road?
54, yeah.
yeah, Willow, have you gone down there?
I don't even know where it is.
It's almost in Enosburg. I'm almost thinking Willow's private. Let me just pull that.
It might be, I can't remember.
Because then they have to take care of their own.
You too. Well,
well, is the Mossy property a sale?
I don't know. I was just going through these.
Okay, so it's, thank you for the information, but we're gonna look at sales. And I think
Correct.
there's a sale that sold for $70,000.
Yeah, that's the one that's right before that culvert that caved in
Okay.
up there. Well, it's like this.
Yep, okay,
Well, we bought this thing.
We good?
That's the one.
I'm all set.
Okay, we know what we want to look at.
Yeah. Yep.
There's not.
And it-
Nothing done to that road.
Could you just write down the realtor for me, please?
Yeah, Amber Foot. She's actually on the select board. Just barely, which we prayed greatly for. And I've got her number on my thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
So basically, I didn't get.
She is wonderful.
No, we don't make decisions right in front of people, but I wrote a lot of notes and
Compare and all.
look at everything after you leave,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Give her a call.
decisions.
Take a drive
Yeah.
up there and see how bad.
No,
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
really
do that
sad.
because I need to take a picture of McSweeney's camp.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, let's do that.
I need that to happen.
Would it be okay if we do drive up there and take a photo of your camp
Oh.
I think we,
anytime? Yeah. Okay,
I'm surprised I don't see one in the folder,
okay.
yeah.
so.
It's fine, maybe I should.
And
We can all sweet me. Molly
That Molly did, she probably hasn't loaded it.
did, but she didn't take Wayne
He
McSweeney.
doesn't remember her taking any pictures.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
no.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. No, we'll have to go up there.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, make sure you get a truck, something that's up high, because
I have a Rav, which did it.
it's up higher, so you should be up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did. She was like, I'm so glad we're not in my car.
Oh, I have a Prius, which is about.
It was
that
funny.
far.
Down, that was the funnest part.
Getting up there.
It's a Prius cemetery up there.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
I had to sit in my driveway all winter last winter because it couldn't get up Heights Hill. And so the mom's like, can she just park it there? And it stayed there like all winter.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, that's fine. Looks like somebody's here.
Thank you for your time.
We call her,
Yeah.
thank you.
Give
for
her
your
a call. That would
Thank
be.
you, Janet.
Yes. thank you.
She, I told the kids, cause I have them on my property as like a life estate. If anything happens to me, they
Right.
own it. I said, call Amber. She'll take care of everything. She'll sell it. She'll do good. She's the best realtor I've ever. And I was a realtor for a while and I worked with her. She is the best realtor I've ever seen.
You were a realtor?
Mhm. I'm not anymore. I'm taking care of my mom because realtor, it's boots on the ground every day. And I'm taking care of my mom, so that's
Taking
changed.
time off.
And I'm freaking boots on the ground here, like every day, which that's
It's only,
great.
it's only for now.
No, that's what I keep telling myself.
You have a lot of angry people coming in? It's taken me since I.
Oh, are you angry?
I am.
She's
They-
being
they-
very.
You have a way of showing your anger.
I am being very calm.
Yeah.
I'm like, you would have thought I took
Yeah.
drugs, cause all the way up here, I'm like,
Oh. No, we don't need to be
Yeah.
that way. We're trying to help people. We're trying to.
And don't be concerned that your taxes are gonna really go high because they probably will not. Because everybody's land, everybody's property has been appraised and has increased in value. So your taxes probably will not change that much.
now, I don't remember Riley's having windows on the front of that shed, garage, whatever, that, like, they put a second floor in it or something.
The camp next to you?
No, yeah, after me.
Yeah, remember we turned around there?
Yes. Yep.
There's
And I'm like,
windows in
wow,
front
this
of
is really
the-
nice. It's like big.
There's windows all of a sudden too in there, they redid it. And the windows are facing our way, so I had my binoculars, I go. Cameras pointing right at us,
At you? I bet they don't go that far.
bet you they do. And
Really?
he's always on my property hunting, and
So
I've asked him not to several times, and he gets in my face.
should I pause the recording, do you think?
Whoops.
Yeah, if you're talking about just anything, you'd pause
I
it.
think I'm gonna pause it.
You're not,
You're in charge of that.
we're all done getting the facts.
So I'm like a little whatever about that.
We have to turn our mics off, John said. Not just the record.
It's actually not Sean, it's his brother that owns it. Sean's name is on it. Which then he tells me he was a drug addict. I go, oh, that explains why your brother's name is on camp.
And Sean doesn't know me?
No. His brother does. Huh?
Because the property. Someone's supposed to be on the deeded.
Right, because I had confronted him last year, they had 6 of them. They had 6 of them come across the property last year, And I went to the house and I said, could you please not be on my property and hunt on my property? He goes, I had first right for refusal. I can do what I want. I go, no, you cannot. I go, you don't own it. And I mean, he got really,
The next day.
right. And, but he said, I'm not Sean. And I can't remember what he said his name was. He goes, my brother's name is on it, but I own it.
No, if the deed says his brother's name, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the deed says his name, then John doesn't know it, and he shouldn't be on
Yeah.
the thing. I can check that.
Yeah.
We have those in the vault.
Yeah. But I haven't seen Sean up there since. And then he told me he was the one that owns it.
Oh. Well,
I will, definitely.
call me with what she told you. I would like to hear it.
Or if she even like could, fax you something?
She can text me.
Okay,
She has my text.
okay. Perfect. I'm gonna run up there really
Because
quick.
all information is good.
I'll take whatever I can get to help me out. Does she take brides?
Does she take bribes? Never. Not even chocolate.
Ah, I was thinking coffee, you know? I was thinking coffee.
Far side.
Dad, what too? Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care. I'll get some rest.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Could I have them early on,
Yeah.
make copies, please?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Okay, so we're ahead.
That's why I'm taking this break.
I don't have to go to the Burlington days.
Yeah, I know, it's stuff you John. I'm like, oh my gosh, that man. Johnny Hickory, I know Johnny Hickory, we worked together.
He was on the count, the Burlington council.
I know, he was.
He was over there.
Oh my gosh,
Well, he's a character,
he is a character.
but he
For sure.
sometimes he makes really good points.
He does it good points, it's just how he does it. Isn't
Yeah.
necessarily
Yeah,
politically
think that he
acceptable, right?
But
Oh my
this
goodness,
person says, does a lot.
Lawrence,
Yeah. But it's a house and a gym, and it says, we are totally off grid, there's no access to. That word. Cable or.
Power.
Power,
Gable or.
there's no cell service,
Where is this though? East Bakersfield was.
so I have it right here. Does that make sense? It's right here. Like. I'm not familiar with this one, you come up here,
East Bakersfield has.
yeah, and that's how I'm gonna look at.
Poles and north and south of us.
There's a weird spot where there's no power.
The
But if there's a
solar
house there, it's got-
system we are on is expensive, they have solar. They have solar power. Well, they have the option of other, solar upgrades and upkeep are endless and expensive. What comes did the appraiser use, oh, what cost did the appraiser use to come up with the current value of our
Since
solar?
I don't, it's that whole, but this, if they literally. That's a single family home. Right.
77 square feet,
If
built in 2019.
if it's totally off grid, then there should be a deduction for not being connected. To the grid. I would think something should be.
Hopefully they're coming. We can ask
that's-
some questions.
Exactly. But that's not for, well, it's 1220, it's 12:10.
Yeah, it's, I know.
Really good, thanks, Debbie. We're doing just fine. Oh, these comparables, these were,
These are going to, yeah, this is the 55%. On the Sweeney Piano that has, it says no water. It's got a tool shed. But this is the one she's got 55% complete because they put in no electricity and it's not completed. Like I said, you can't do that to a camp and then next door who has no electricity
right.
is 100%
So,
complete.
so we do know, this is out of rush to the bottom, we're not adjusting someone over here that's. Let's just say correctly assessed to match up with somebody who's incorrectly assessed. You don't rush to the bottom.
Doing that,
You correct this.
exactly.
And I think she had a couple good points. I would simply take the grade factor 0.6 and make it 0.5. They lower it a little bit, again, closer to 7,000, which is
She's one.
she's one. She's not asking for what she paid, right? There's been market appreciation since.
Right. That makes sense.
That's all I would do. I mean, that's pretty easy to get that one done.
But this, I do wanna.
Yeah. 55% for not just not having more.
Yeah, and it's a cleanup.
So is the expectation that a camp would have electricity? So if it was
depends on the
on a
town.
lake, you'd
The
expect. it to have some-
expectation
Yeah.
of a camp in Bakersfield may not have electricity. I don't think that should be.
Because that money.
I think that should be a grade or a quality issue as
Exactly,
opposed to, like,
that's what I put it to.
that's where I.
But then you have to make a note about that, saying.
Yeah. I know,
Quality grade lower.
Yeah,
Because of
because
lack of electricity.
exactly.
Actually. Yeah, don't say that. Let's go back to the one we just heard and then we had that as a note.
Okay. That was, getting the yard. You wanna write that as a note, Rachel? Because that's
Yeah.
on both.
I thought it was interesting up there.
No, that'd be a good adventure. I love that road.
Let's see.
But the town is trying to, they want to turn that as a trail.
No, this is the Palouse.
Yeah, that's the one with the barn with no water. They have the,
They have electricity.
electricity too.
So I'm not gonna.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause we're taking the water.
House the other day and I said, we never see it.
There's
It's that.
Let's make sure.
Well, you just say, older age is taking its toll, aches and pains and health issues and stuff like that, but. Yeah. Quality is on the thing, you know, some nice. Yeah.
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 The kids are.
Yeah, well, I'll have to be here from.
Oh, really? That's good. It's not like
only
you're from,
somebody's
okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, generally on the phone rings, it's. Dad need money,
Oh, no.
they Evan is working. A factory job across the lake for
Yeah.
Michelin. And JP is working for the Olympic Authority in Lake Placid.
Yeah.
So, managing the.
I should just go ahead and.
And Aaron is working for Sugar Bush.
You know, because you have solar
Run
and choosing
call
to
center.
spend the power pole that's up to your house.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, we're not supposed to value it.
Right.
So.
Must be sorrow. Age of the
Yeah.
trombone, right?
There's a reason why they
Yeah.
have to say, like, turn off the lights on.
I never saw
But
it.
probably too far, it's why it's cost prohibitive,
Yeah.
but most of them.
No, I'm just.
And Adam is working
But
for
they have solar, you have.
full time.
Oh.
That's my.
He's in the garden.
Cruise to the
Exactly.
Well, that's
He's
possible,
disability.
that's
So how people do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, so
And I'm,
you.
and thinking what that would be, you have.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a very good question, yeah.
I said, why?
Yeah.
Or you would have to add a full to go connect with, and so it's like, choose. Hello, are you, Joey
No,
Murphy?
no, I didn't have an appointment.
Oh, okay. Do you wanna make one?
Sure,
You want it for this afternoon?
that works, I guess.
The next one I have is 3.
Okay,
What's your name?
John Thompson.
Okay, doke,
All right,
3 o'clock.
thanks.
Do you have a grievance form?
No, I guess I should pick one out, right?
Fill that out and bring it with you.
Okay.
Are you Joey?
Yep.
Okay, come on in, sit down.
Oh, really?
Hey, doing?
Good.
Oh. So you're on East Bakersfield Road. This is Florence.
Yep.
Showing Florence. Sitting before us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just for that. No, let's look at my notes. So thanks for coming. I hope that the goal here is to, correct values, correct factual information, so forth, and that's what we want to do. You can hopefully understand your house a little bit better. I read the notes, real quickly. Basically,
So there's
if
no-
you're off grid, there's no electricity, we can talk about that a little bit. And, hold it up, it's this property right there, right?
Correct, yep,
What's that? Pretty wooded
So-
over there. Right here.
yep.
And is this the house right here?
Yep.
Camp, this is the camp over here? Or
No,
this is the camp?
the camp is actually a shed that turned into a shed that they got abandoned when we do the switch to the house.
Oh.
It's not a real,
All right.
it's not a camp, I mean, it's storage.
Storage shed.
Or shed.
That was supposed to change when we switched to the house.
Yeah, you have an inspector come to your house?
Yes, multiple times. 3 of them the last time.
Started. jumping around.
Okay.
Well,
This is the-
wonder.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, are we recording? We need to.
No.
That's all right.
We have not started.
Okay, you guys have to record. No, we're just-
Yeah.
Don't start.
That happens. At every
It's fine.
hearing I've ever been to. Most of the time.
Okay. Uh-oh. Did somebody start the report? I did not. Didn't touch it.
Recording pausing, it says.
Did we not stop? Did we?
Thank you.
Oh,
We're a little technical challenge sometimes.
this is one.
That's right.
So, so the owners, this is the owners, this is the property at 2168 East Bakersfield Road.
What time?
Nice road. And, it looks like your lot's mostly wooded. And then you have a house on it, and is the house connected to electricity? I just wanna make sure.
No, totally off grid. So there's no power for a third mile either side of us, and there's no right of way through there. There's no right of way to bring power.
Oh, really? What about the road, along the road?
You know?
Road frontage?
Yeah, we have road frontage. Eastburg Power knows who we would have to go with,
Yeah.
and there is no power. There is no right of
And
way.
then bringing it in would be.
They could bring it along the road,
No, they have no right of way.
but there's a set right of way from the center of the line within.
We tried to get
On any
that.
road.
We tried with Enosburg.
They flat out told us no unless we bought right away from the property owners.
Aside of us, south of us, or north of us.
Because they would want.
They'd have to come down the long side of the road.
Are you like, is it Enosburg Power and then another power company from the other way?
Yeah.
Yes, Vermont Electric, correct.
What about them on electric? Did
They said they wouldn't go up that way. It's Enosburg territory.
Yep.
They won't. Oh, they want to come across.
Your mic is not
We were still
on.
good for 2 years before we decided.
Is his mic on?
Wow. What did you do for 2 years?
No, that's what we were in the process before we built it. We got married.
Before you built, okay, got it.
And then
Okay, then decided to try it off grid. Is that working good?
so far,
Expensive, maintenance,
John.
costly.
we've already replaced the batteries.
John, I don't think your mic
Wow.
is right or.
So no
I did my tech job. So proud of myself.
Yeah.
Did you talk to the property owner about electric easement?
Yeah.
And they said no?
If you want to pay huge money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who wants
Um,
to?
Yes, you have batteries and converters, and you got the
Yeah.
big thick conduit that goes to the array, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's,
Hot dog on that one.
It's about as they've been 8 years.
is that the biggest thing about the contention of the appealers or something else that maybe,
Well, we just
that
had
was
an
missing?
appraisal last fall, that we had to upgrade the batteries.
Oh,
And our appraisal last year is nowhere near what the town does.
are you gonna submit the appraisal to us?
We got to
Do you have the whole appraisal, not just the page?
We just have with the bank.
Okay,
The bank gave us.
okay. So we'll need the whole appraisal for a review. If you
Does
can
it break
provide
it
that
down?
to us, that'd be great.
Did they give you a copy of the whole appraisal?
That's.
So this is a copy for us?
No,
So
Okay.
the bank appraised it. The bank had it appraised?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can provide that
Call and see.
appraisal.
Whole appraisal,
Yeah.
have pictures.
Yeah,
it'll
I
have
think
what
that'll be
they
very
appraised it
helpful.
With,
yeah, we
it
can.
has all that information.
You supposedly had a appraiser go to our house, we never.
An assessor.
That's we never said anybody, no record of anybody, no letter, no nothing that was supposed to.
So would you like someone to come to your house and do?
No,
We'd like to
Okay.
see the proof that they've been there,
Well,
Yeah,
there weren't many interior inspections done.
even exterior, did they get pictures of that?
They should have, contract
Yeah.
says we get a picture of everybody's house.
but we want to make sure that the data is correct as
Yeah.
best we can, regardless of whether someone did inspection or not. So that's a concern of mine, just to make sure that the data is correct, especially on the house. So, because that carries more value typically. And I think you've got a really good point regarding the solar array being off grid, and that'll get recognized. We'll talk
Same
about that.
yeah,
But
Fidium,
they get power
Yeah.
for,
Cable line, yeah.
Yeah.
Internet off them,
Yep,
same,
How far do they go up?
they stop, I think, at Log Cabin
Yeah.
Lane or the next house past them.
yeah.
Okay.
So you're using satellite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starlink,
Starlink.
Yeah.
Which works awesome, but
yep,
that's.
Yep.
expensive. Keeps
Yep.
going up another $10.
yep. Kathy has
Um,
Starlink
Oh,
let me ask.
and
about
John
this.
West does too, I think.
I had it, and now I have cable, and I can't really tell what's better, but that's just where I am, so it's just like.
Yeah.
The house was built in 2019, and just correct
Yep.
me if I say something wrong. Okay. And, the square footage of the house is 1,770 square feet. Is that approximately? Okay. Not that everyone knows the exact square footage of their houses. There's, just one bathroom, a full bathroom.
they're no, they're master bedroom and.
So there's two bathrooms. Okay. And, probably just one kitchen. And how many
This-
bedrooms do you have? Two.
This doesn't say their
Okay.
appraised value. Oh,
one,
estimated property value.
60. In total rooms, not counting bathrooms. How many are there? Living room, kitchen, dining.
all
so forth.
opened up, so there's
So it's an open concept.
bedroom.
Okay, that's probably okay. And the roof is composition shingle, probably gabled as well. Wood frame type of house. Okay. Is there a full basement?
Yes,
What's the heating?
it's on the manhole. Primarily wooden heat,
Is it like an external,
no, it's interior.
it's inside?
We got wood stove inside, but I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Propane,
So that you have baseboards for the distribution.
hot water.
Hot water, okay. Looks like there's two decks,
One deck.
concrete foundation.
One deck,
One big deck.
just one big deck. Is that like 1,000 square feet? Okay.
Okay, that's
Must be
probably
the
why it's,
same.
that's probably just why it's, oh, wood deck. Looks like
Yeah.
this one has a roof.
Do you have an entrance, like a little step
Oh.
thing? And
Yes.
Okay, it's smaller,
Okay.
right.
so that would, so this is the one large, and then this is the entrance, which is 114 square feet.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yep.
And then there's a garage. It looks like the garage is there's like a 1-story attached. It looks like it's quite large.
30 by 30.
30 by 30.
You're a lefty, John. You're supposed to be creative, lefties. You're blocking my
I
view.
hear it all. Being a lefty, you hear it all. That's
My brother and
that's a nice
sister
compliment.
lefties. My brother and sister.
Sometimes like
lefties.
my wife loves to say, it's because you're a lefty. When I do something wrong, She's writing. Anyhow, that's. So, we touched on the building formerly known as a camp, to put it that way. We still have it as a camp.
Is this?
So is it,
Dwelling.
describe it to me, if you can help me out
It
here.
was literally, well, the camp that was there, we used for deer camp, and then when we moved up there, then it turned into our shed. I mean, that's.
Okay,
literally-
so they've changed that to a shed.
It was supposed to be done back in
They're storing things in it.
Didn't see.
Like, what was it? Was it just one room
Yeah, that's why it's one room with upstairs.
with an upstairs?
The showers took it out of it, everything's out of it.
Okay.
The wood stove.
There was
Was there-
never electricity.
Was there water to it?
No, there's never electricity to it.
Okay.
That's fine.
So there's no.
It's a log, it's made out of logs,
6x6.
6x6. And, obviously it has a floor in it.
No.
There's no heating in there. And that was, if it did have heat, it was probably like propane at the time or something.
Wood stove, which is still sitting all cracked.
Okay. And then,
A little porch,
pictures allowance beyond number 5.
like
reference.
160 square feet.
So did it have water hookup or does it not have water hookup?
Nothing,
No water.
no water, the electricity, not even the 12-volt system we had for, there's no batteries hooked to it, there's nothing.
No bathrooms, probably. No.
The outhouse and with it is gone. Yeah.
That's very helpful.
Mosquito that's bugging me. Do you have a well for your home? So was this for the home and not the camp?
Well, maybe.
I think
Is
so.
it not on this side?
No,
I'm sorry. Let me,
like, wait a minute.
I think we're doing pretty well. And, I think the biggest thing is the, not having
The
power, and if you
Yeah.
were to get it in, it's probably gonna be costly, and it sounds like a lot of steps, and you ultimately said it's better to go with the grid.
Get a mortgage.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
right. In submitting that appraisal will be tremendously helpful.
Yeah, 'cause
Otherwise,
that
we
could
gonna
go
kind of go with what we
comparables.
have heard today.
That'd be great. Just call the bank, see if they can just like email it to you.
They usually give it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is the tax rates changing?
Yes.
Tax rates are dropping, so the budget we voted in March is all we have to raise, so I can speak to the municipal tax rate, which is a quarter of your tax bill, the rest goes to the school, and that's all state. But my property went from like 178 to 315, and so the municipal rate on the grand list that I lodged, which will be tweaked because we're tweaking.
Good job.
And did I get it? I
No.
think you. Oh, no. She looked like she got it. I got it. You didn't see any blood, so it went from 0.7558 to 0.4401. So my municipal taxes, which went from 178 to like 315, my municipal tax went up $49.
And that's with doubling pretty much the value of your property that the.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
So,
So no, we only have to raise that budget. Whether we're all $10 a piece or we're all $1 million a piece, it's the same thing. Theoretically, same with the school budget. But, that, we won't get that tax rate till July. They don't send it to us.
Yep.
But, so remember that when you vote for that school budget. 3/4 of your tax bill,
We just work.
just saying.
This comes with
The
it.
open taxes, we were working on the school ones. It's pretty easy to model.
Well, that's, That's the thing. That's the thing I have.
Well,
When they
this is
send
one.
that propaganda report with no information on it, just pictures and everything, do you know how much that cost? And they mailed it to everybody.
Yeah.
Plus they brought it here to hand out. I mean, we're printing our freaking tax, end of the year report on that printer, stapling it ourselves. And I'm like, that is an immediate.
Meaning you get good value on your local taxes.
No, I see the wasteful spending.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Is that the new school that they're
My-
building there? Is that the new school that they're
Yeah.
building?
My
Yeah.
brother
They're incredibly expensive.
was the head of maintenance in BFA Fairfax in Georgia and Fletcher. And he's like, the stuff they do to spend that money so they can get that budget again.
That's a
He's-
good business.
He ended up leaving. He went
If
to
we're
court.
all, if we're all set with
We are.
we can pause.
We were
And then-
tangent.
Get that?
That way the recording doesn't have all this side
I
conversation.
think that's a great idea.
Certainly.
Official.
All right, so I'll just introduce this. This is property owned by Kevin Curley. And it is 903 Witch Cat Road. Kevin, you go ahead. I see some notes here that says that the current assessment appears high by the one bedroom house we received on the market. That's a good point.
Yeah, it was just one bedroom, one bath. I always laugh. I call it my shack in the woods, but it's comfortable, but that's. Yeah. Cause I mean, it's like I have open ceilings because we didn't want that, but we have just the one bedroom next to the garages. But the thing that I was wondering, and the only reason I raised it as an issue was my neighbors are directly across the street are the Heislers. This is the Heislers. And they're $100,000, a little over $100,000 less than we are. It's okay. It's wait, I'll give you both of them. It's 1142 Witch Cat. Heisler. And then Granger. Yes. So
That's the property that belongs to Granger.
no, there's two. That was one neighbor that's right across the road. And then I have another Granger's there. Now Granger has a commercial sugar woods in there. His house can't be much different. That's why I wasn't worried about pulling sheets on stuff. Because I don't think anybody's got anything less than one bedroom and one bathroom. So, I mean, it'd be hard to live that way.
Right.
And then Granger is still less than we are. And his acreage is a whole lot more, 69 acres.
And that's correct. I can write the name. Granger's not at that 1142 Witch Cat.
No, that's the other one. Granger's it's considered 902.
902. Witch Cat.
Plus, I took some pictures. We have the people 2 houses down from me. The town hasn't done anything, and I've asked a couple different times about looking into creating a nuisance farm ordinance. This place is
Oh, I
nasty.
think you mentioned it the other day.
The place is nasty.
I'm going to pull this up. Is this your property right here?
Yes. Red roof. That's me.
Nice. And is this a brook or something down here?
Yeah, there's a stream down there.
And the properties that you're talking about, the 902, is that this one here?
No, it would be
Or
back
the other
up
way?
this way. Actually, and it's further. It's past that
That
one. It's
pole?
right there.
Or Granger.
This way?
Oh, that's Kevin.
Sorry,
Well, that's a big garage.
Yeah.
you're right here. So which is it?
Oh, mine? Yeah, it's 2-car.
Nice.
Nice.
And is this,
I like your red roof.
is this just?
That's the hallway. There's a bedroom. That's where the bedroom is,
Okay,
right on the other side of that.
okay.
And then right where they come together, that's where the bathroom is. So, and then that is just open, the house part. There's nothing else. It's just wide open.
And that was 2016. And Heisler has 1,314 square feet. They have 3 bedrooms, but boy, that must be tight. Your bedroom must be good size.
No, it's actually not that big at all.
It's, yours is
It's
bigger
like,
than
it's
this
like
one.
12 by 14.
And then you have a big space to,
And then just a wide open space that we live in because we didn't, didn't want to be
Right.
claustrophobic. And so
Right.
we just left it. We
Right.
just wanted,
right?
so it's like 18 feet to the peak of the ceiling or something.
Nice.
And you have a basement, like a walkout basement or?
Just over the
Like
original
slopes
house
down
part of it.
Yeah.
That's not that part, just that original one. There was a house there, it burned to the ground.
Okay.
And we bought it that way. So with all the burnt stuff and everything else, and we cleaned it up and we built it ourselves. We pocketbook built that thing.
Did you build it over the same foundation or did
We
you?
built on the same
Yeah.
foundation. It's
Yeah.
blistered.
Yeah.
So some people might not like it, some people might, but I brought a structural engineer in.
Yeah.
And he said that it was sound enough, so, but it's
Good.
blistered. So, but if you went downstairs and you framed it in and you did that, then you wouldn't see it. So,
Right.
I mean, you see a little bit from the outside, but not a lot.
Right.
So,
So
Okay.
Granger has 672 square feet. He must have a little house. Granger,
600,
Yeah.
it's gotta be bigger than that.
672, 2 bedrooms.
3
and a
bedrooms?
bathroom.
He owns more than one
No,
property.
that's Heisler.
Oh,
Heisler says he has 3 bedrooms and only 1,314 square feet.
so, well, I know they got upstairs, downstairs in there.
Hmm. Wonder if
And it
that's right.
seems a little bigger than that, but maybe not.
Okay. Well, we'll just put them together and
Yeah.
we can kind of look at and see
Is
if
there a
there's something
loft
different.
as well?
And
The
it was
quality
built in
rating is-
1857.
Yes,
Yeah, we have a small,
Yeah.
it's basically like an attic.
but it is a loft that you
Yeah,
have.
but it's not walled in or anything.
Neighbors.
It's all
Right.
That he's talking about.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Your water and sewer is standard and fits the.
Yeah, we gotta nurse the well a little bit. We might have to put in another one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Everything's been so dry. We do what we can to
Lots of
conserve
people
water.
have Problem. And in fact, that was a concern about the town plan, about trying to get more town water
So.
out.
Yeah. Oh, we're way up. We're never gonna get anything out there.
You'll be one of the last ones.
Right, but, and that's okay, it's just the two of us, so, but that's something that might consideration.
Mhm.
But we brought the realtor up because we were gonna go and
Yeah.
we still may very well have enough to.
About 4 years ago, you were thinking of it?
Well, couple, but
4 or 5?
last year we were looking at it fairly tough, or because my wife can't get around so well now. And it's anything but flat and she's always cold. I mean, our heat's
Yeah.
running today
Yeah.
and, she had a stroke and then she's got cancer. She got small cells, so.
Yeah. Is it lung?
No, it goes after your whole body. So,
I'm
and
so
right now she's just a bag of bones.
I'm so sorry.
So
Mm.
she's in like 88 pounds.
Wow.
So,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and that's what it is. And
Yeah.
she's a trooper.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but the
Wow.
ground's so uneven that she falls and I'm so afraid she's gonna break a hip or something because there's no meat on the bones.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, that was the thing. And then I took a picture just if you wanted to see Granger's. So this would show Granger's collection hut. And his lines and everything else that go with that property. There's 69
So he
acres.
has 2 properties.
Yeah, he logged one of them to
Okay.
beat the bands. We listened to it for almost a year.
Oh, gosh.
Him logging, had Danny Foreign up there logging for him.
Whoa, Danny did it.
Yeah, Danny
Okay.
did a lot of it.
Okay.
So, and Danny was pretty good about it. And then, let's see, I got the rough pictures. But, come on. Of the nuisance farm.
Does he have animals up there?
No, this is the people down the road from us that have ducks, chickens and goats.
Who is it?
And they built, not sure what
Is
are
it the
they?
old poor farm?
No. That's Danielle. They're waiting around the corner. No, their place is impeccable looking.
Yeah.
Does,
This one's full of nasty.
uh-huh.
I mean, there's like goat shit on top of the building. They put a whole bunch of little, I call them crack shacks for the animals right along the side of the road. So, and they've got them in there. The thing's a big mud hole, and it's like we get bugs from it. Their chickens and their geese and their ducks come flying over, and some people might find that quaint.
Cook them.
We don't. Yeah,
Huh.
we don't. But and it was like, oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
We went by there one day last year, and they have two little kids, and they were playing next to a bloated dead raccoon that had been there for about a week. So
I
hard
wanted
to get the good
to,
pictures.
is your, Kevin, is your heating we show a space heater. Is it a space heater?
Well,
Is it like a Renai?
No,
What is
it's like a faux fireplace.
And that's your only heat?
So, no, we got a small forced air furnace
Okay.
downstairs,
Yeah.
but mostly that's the thing that carries the day for us.
Mm-hmm.
So that thing
So-
downstairs really isn't that great, and it's not
Yeah.
built really for it, but that's just enough to keep that
The forced air.
floor,
System.
yeah, a little bit warmer.
What is it? What do you heat with? What's the source?
Propane,
Propane. Yeah, delivered, of course.
which wasn't bad till all of a sudden now she's cold all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's not like put on a sweater. It's,
Right. Although I do.
she does too, and she's
Yeah,
still,
but it's not good. Yeah.
No, it's not good.
so. But that was my only thing. It's like just using those guys. I mean, Granger's pulling money out of that place to beat the bands.
Mhm.
And it just doesn't seem equitable that he pays so much less in taxes. And I mean, he bought that whole,
He's in current use.
Hmm?
He's in current use, I believe.
so,
So that's a different deal. The state's got a lien on that property.
oh yeah.
Well, with current use, that's the deal. You promise not to develop it and you promise to follow their forestry rules.
Mechanism is for that because he bought that whole area and got the old Combs farmstead, and then he sold that
The two,
afterwards.
the 2 acres.
He cut that off, or yeah, a couple acres, and then he logged all around that place.
Mhm.
So I bet he did all that, then he enrolled.
Maybe.
So,
But part of current use is you do have to, it's like a controlled logging. It's like for healthy forests. It's a whole contract that you have to do and they have a lien on your property. So if you ever want to build a house on it or something, you have to buy yourself out of that lien
right.
at current market value percentage.
But anyway, so that was just my point. It was, and like I said, we had the realtor come in. He said, we could list it for 3 and see how it goes.
Mhm.
Realistically.
And this was within a year?
This was last year. Realistically, you're looking at between, 285, you might get 290, 295, you might get,
Mhm.
but that would be about it because it's not a house for families,
Mhm.
right? It's 1 bedroom, 1 bath.
Mhm.
So, which is good because then it's less kids going to school.
Mhm.
So all of a sudden now everybody on my street's having
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well, okay.
you need some young people.
We
I can't
do.
get anybody to weed whack in the yard and
Yeah.
run $40 an hour.
Yeah.
That's the
We
truth.
do need, we need.
The sugar guys just hire them all up.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they all work for them. And it's like,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I think it's going to build, I think the population and the young people are going to start building because there's, I think, a lot of baby boomers that are going to be.
I had surgery on both my
Going away.
knees.
Yeah.
I've been out of work since last May.
Wow.
And I get to the point I can't start a chainsaw or anything. So I went all electric.
Yeah, I did too. Electric with my lawnmower. You just push the button.
Oh,
It's on.
My wife uses an electric.
My yard was flat, I'd buy one of those robotic mowers.
Oh, yeah.
For about $2,000, you can get one that
They do
is,
patterns.
does great. It'll
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Ah.
You could set this thing up so then if you wanted to catch grass clippings, it will back up a ramp and dump.
No kidding.
Really? Huh.
But you know.
I
we're
think I've
looking
seen
at
them.
that
They're
and
pretty.
then
Yeah.
Putting an order in for one of Elon Musk's robots. They're gonna be out very, very soon
Oh, I have no doubt.
because
My friend bought it, it drives itself.
The robots
And
are
I'm like, I
coming.
am not riding
that's
that.
gonna keep people in their homes. That's why the government's gonna push hard for this too, because that's gonna lower Medicaid costs and everything else, Medicare costs. Because you'll have somebody there at the house to do all the chores and everything else. You'll have less people going to the nursing homes. And they're about $25,000, $30,000 for an upgraded version. And they learn by seeing what you do. So then you haven't got to do anything else.
That's.
You can come in.
Anyway,
You're early.
anyway, I
All
just,
right, well, I think
that
we're all
was
set.
that
Yeah.
whole basis was just based on
Okay.
those properties right there. And
Yeah.
it just seemed like I was just a little bit high for what it was. So
Thanks.
not an
I know.
outrageous number,
Yeah.
but just a little bit.
That's. All right. Thank you.
If
Kevin.
you want after, we'll be there.
Yeah, put this on a holiday, huh? I'm probably gonna know. Nice.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah, sure.
Is that
And we'll put this one on top.
Put that on.
Yeah.
I'm stopping the recording.
There's no link.
Correct, right.
Okay.
Okay, this is, we'll start this. This is a mobile home at 376 East Bakersfield Road. Denise. Is that the 12 o'clock?
Somebody at my porch.
Oh. You're here to, I did read this real quick, but just if you can summarize and then we can look into making any corrections that are needed.
Can I?
Okay, I didn't quite understand, the costs going up where a mobile home usually loses its.
Typically, that's what happened, but what's happening is mobile homes they're not depreciating like they are according to the bank. Like if you wanted to get a mortgage, that's a different story.
Mhm.
But on the property, like especially landlords are using mobile homes and they're pulling in like $2,000 a month. And my friend's daughter bought a land, and what did she have? 2 acres and a mobile home for $320 they paid.
Yeah, except I don't own
It's
the
like-
land.
Right, but I mean,
And
this
if
was,
I was
this was
to,
just 2 acres.
if I was to move out, then my nephew and my daughter and her husband would get rid of the home.
And that
They only
case,
put
then
it
would
there
be-
because my husband passed away and I needed a place to
Right.
live.
Gotcha. So you own the mobile home, but you do not.
All I own is just the mobile home.
Right, okay. And you do not own the site improvements, the water, the sewer,
That
No.
all
or
would stay in
the site itself.
Yeah.
Right, because it's
That's all.
attached to the land.
Because it's also
Yeah.
connected to the garage there
Yeah.
too.
So would that go on their property? The landowner?
It would go on the landowner's property.
Okay, so that needs to
Yeah.
go on to
Yeah.
them. Okay.
Right, and the mobile home site itself, is it a poured concrete pad?
Yes.
Okay,
And that's also theirs
right.
on
Right.
on their property.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
photo.
in there, I think.
Okay. And this is just to go over the factual information about the home.
Yeah, and I put on there my bill of sale for the home because I bought it off the lot. I didn't order it or anything. It was
Yeah.
a used at the time. Well, not used, but it was a 2019
2019.
leftover because of the COVID thing that didn't sell. So I bought it off their lot.
Okay, so that purchase was done in 2021, correct?
2020.
2020.
2020,
And they
we have still
did-
2021.
They put it in January of 2021.
She paid
Gotcha.
68,864.
Right, okay, so I'm gonna check. And that, the price, did it include the install and connection?
Yeah, I
The
believe so.
delivery, install and connection? Typically, it's usually included, but.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. But it's a 2019
yeah.
mobile home, okay. The size that we have is 810 square feet.
Is that what I put on there? Probably not.
14 by 60.
It's a 14 by 60.
14 by 60.
Let's do the math.
Okay. I can see it has vinyl siding. Skirt, and the heating system is one of those forced hot air systems.
840,
It's
was that what we
propane.
had?
Yeah,
Propane.
we have
Yep.
810.
810?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
I guess I
840?
didn't know.
I got 840. Well, I'll do it again to make sure I didn't mess that up.
They used to include the trailer
Yeah.
hitch, and you don't want to.
800.
It's just the living space.
Yeah. 810.
Okay.
840. Is that on here?
Okay. I mean, the biggest thing is if
Taking the water off and
the
putting
water, the sewer, and the site really belongs on the
on
land,
the landowner.
because it's a site,
Agreed.
it's another site. That's
Yeah.
pretty simple.
Yeah, that's why I didn't quite understand that whole thing.
Yeah,
Yep, no,
okay.
That'll make a difference. So she is, according to this, she's charged for the site.
right, and that should
Okay.
be like Carrie or.
Yeah, it's Jeremy was the first owner and then he put Carrie and Ablestone on it.
So that should
So
go on
it's all
their
three of them.
parcel.
So the whole site improvement shouldn't be on her.
No, the site
Right.
improvement should be the landowner,
Okay,
not
there you go.
the trailer owner.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That makes total.
Yeah, they make me pay rent.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for us, but I'm gonna pay for we'll fix them.
No, it's.
No, I know what you mean.
It's
No,
fine.
but it only makes sense
Yeah.
that they own that part.
No, I know, and that's why I was like, okay, I know my trailer itself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fine. That's
No,
it.
that-
As it
that
is,
makes
I'm
sense.
working again because I
Yeah.
can't live off of Social Security. Uh,
I know, it's discouraging.
mhm.
I think we're all set,
I think we're all
unless you have
set.
something else you'd like to add.
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes total sense that
Thank
that would be more accurate to do it the other way.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you for coming. Here you go, make a stack. Oh, you want to-
No, I'm just trying to put the part on top. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Sticker, the copy of the sticker for your purpose of knowing when it was manufactured.
Yep, yep.
That.
Right here.
well, that'll be good. So
Correct.
some of those numbers I might need to put in.
Right. I kind of figured that, that's why.
No, that'd be good. Thank you, thank you.
And then I
thank you.
had Carrie write a letter as to the fact that she was the one that took care of the sewer and the.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's an easy one. All right.
Put that back in. That's an easy.
So 120,
Easy.
we're starting ahead of schedule.
We are. I was wondering how that was gonna go. Did you talk to Tanya Raftery?
She messaged me.
Okay,
I was in touch with
so
her.
she doesn't want to grieve, she just wants an
Well,
inspection.
according to Molly,
Yeah.
she needs to grieve
To
once.
get an inspection.
Does she need to grieve to get the inspection or after the inspection?
Well, she needs to grieve for us to change something, correct?
That's it.
To correct something?
Yeah. So I would think you would
We
do,
can't just go in there and correct it, or can we?
no. Not-
Needs to officially agree, yeah.
It needs
I
to
think-
officially
Yeah.
grieve so that we can change.
she-
it.
After she gets the appraisal, so she'll know what she's grieving.
Yeah,
right?
so when you say grieve,
Well, the appraisal she's got will not change.
Well, it's got to change if
Only if she grieves.
that's the whole point.
So
So we need,
she's not gonna get a new appraisal to grieve. She's
No, no,
going
no,
to need
no.
This one.
but she needs to know what is, well, okay. She says, I can do an inspection. This is Molly, Tuesday or Friday morning if she is going to attend a grievance another day, but she'll need to actually grieve for the value to change.
Correct.
and she said Tuesday or Friday, was this like yesterday, Friday?
She sent,
Friday is,
she sent me this
Next
morning.
Next Friday is, I think, when Tanya was gonna come today.
Yeah.
There's.
This is, yeah.
There were 3 that I sent you, and she did make an appointment with somebody for Tuesday morning at 10. Debbie Lawyer on Egypt Road.
Okay.
And then I think she had to leave messages with the other 2. One was Terry Gates.
Did I pause that?
Oh, yeah. Those are bitters.
And everyone make sure your mic is
Digestion.
on.
Like.
I think they ever turn it off. I know. Here,
Oh, my
turn this
goodness.
off.
White screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it this one here? Yours is different from mine.
You did.
This one.
Yeah. He is. Him and I've known him for years because he lived in Burlington.
Right.
He said he ran for the mayor.
He did. He actually did quite. He did come pretty close.
He told you.
Yes, huh?
And I don't have a slide on
That.
Yeah, that was, remember those days.
He said it was a
He's
big
done it now.
storm or something, not everybody could get out, so. I was on votes or something, I don't know.
Timing was
Yeah,
not
that's-
favorable, let's put it that way. All right, so the recording's on, right? So I'll just introduce the property. This is 1,408 Witch Cat Road. With Stephen and Robin, your house, single family home, right? And if you could highlight, what's that? Yeah, it's just, I would suggest highlighting what you wrote down, and then we'll go into more depth about it so we fully understand the points that you're making.
Like,
What's that?
we were looking at the shed or chicken coop, it says error or something happened.
Oh, that must have been part of the program. Did I give that to you?
Is this for us? Because we can double check that and make sure it's not still outstanding. All that stuff was cleaned up.
It probably came out it might not even be theirs.
I thought I was gonna, because we don't have a garage.
Yeah, I think it just printed out and was in the pile.
Okay, so it's not related to
I
the
don't think
property.
it's related to them.
Okay,
You okay? I'm trying to look over your shoulder.
so do you want this back or
You don't.
it's irrelevant, really?
Get to see what the.
Okay, so we have a single family home and let's learn a little bit about this property.
Okay.
It's old.
1850.
I wish I had a year on this.
I'm gonna go get the follicles.
Yeah.
Like, that had to be this month.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. It's good.
I'm just sitting.
Good.
Uh,
Because usually there's like a little date somewhere.
So,
Go ahead, Robin.
I was taken this year.
okay. Do you got the paperwork or
Yeah.
scribbled all my stuff up?
This picture.
Sharon.
Sharon is, yeah, maybe read it to us.
We got pictures, so. We haven't done too much.
Let's summarize the what you wrote down first, and then we'll take a look at some photos.
There you go.
I don't know what's pertinent to this. See, they took pictures, but I don't know what he took pictures of.
I sent them to you.
Yeah, I got them, but I didn't look at them. So, some of the things, we have mold, and I know we got mold in the cellar. That's just it, we got 2 sump pumps down there.
So the mold in the basement, wet basement.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, we wanted the house.
I know, I remember.
So you got that place on your chicken.
I know you did. I remember. It is a nice house. It is a nice house. It's a
It's,
nice house. It's a beautiful place. It's got the horse barn.
Yeah, is the basement a dirt floor or is it stone foundation?
It's,
What's I just want
This
Keep
one's
to
more.
asking about the basement,
this is like,
concrete foundation.
yeah, and it's got a drop down for like. When we get rain, there's also the sump pumps.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so it's probably concrete except for this trough to
And that's her water.
manage the water.
Yeah.
Got it, okay, and then there's a stack of wood back there, so your furnace is a wood furnace down in the basement?
Yeah, there is, but we haven't used it.
Gotcha.
We bought the wood furnace.
But I keep the wood there.
Heat that whole
You know,
house.
see, right, if we have-
No, yeah,
2007.
yeah.
It's just not.
I don't know if you're interested in a diagram or not.
Let's go
I
through
don't
it.
think so. It's just square footage.
You have like a baseboard heating system or radiators?
But there's still a deck on the back. You see that? That sketch,
Oh, yeah.
sketch.
Yeah, I see that. So,
Thank you.
Oh, you said all the stuff.
Is there
So-
porch off the back, Robin? Still
No,
a
there's
porch?
no porch, there's just a flat,
Deck?
what you would
Okay.
call a deck
Okay, no wall, no roof.
that
Okay.
doesn't have
Yeah.
any.
Like
kind of-
128 square feet,
Yeah,
10 by 10 or 10 by 12.
the deck out
Back.
back.
so is your,
Yeah, it's probably 10 feet, I would say,
Yeah.
10, maybe by 8.
Okay.
so your foundation is probably a mix of poured concrete and stone, old stone from the original house? Is that, would that be correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do I got? Oh,
It looks like she lowered the percent of, or higher the percent physical depreciation and she,
Okay, good.
there's a functional depreciation
We had,
here. Okay, so I think what she did was this functional
One second, we're
depreciation is
just looking at the-
7% for oversized dwelling at quality grade. Maybe she put it into here without the functional.
Yeah, yeah. See what's going on.
Okay.
And it's, yeah, they'll keep going with the house. Let me understand that.
so that we didn't manage to get a fan up there now, and there is a.
In the attic?
No, you have to put it over the bedroom. You can't go, there's no way to access. There's actually no way to access one part of the.
Attic.
The attic.
He couldn't do it because the roof comes down and the bathroom's like right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
So we have to pipe it through a bedroom and a closet.
Make a chase.
Go out.
But at least we got a fan in there now.
Mhm.
There's still mold there that we have to attend to. Because they did this, this house has two parts.
Mhm.
So Bob tore down one part and put another part and
Mhm.
the way it goes.
You have two separate
As
attics.
professional carpenters.
It was not done, no, because if you looked at the house, you would see like, well, it doesn't even look like a TV. This is even, but if you look at these pictures, guys, this is all the, this is damage that we have.
For mice.
Where the two houses came together.
And there's like a porch above there. Is that what that is?
But where the ice is a porch, right?
Yeah, that's the porch.
Okay.
And then out
Are we
back-
looking at the underneath of the porch or?
Yeah.
So the porch is up here. We're looking at the frame of
It
the.
must be the porch roof.
Sure.
Oh, porch roof maybe?
Have you seen the photo? This is a photo of the porch roof.
Yeah, she's standing on the porch.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yep.
There's the-
I know what you're
Leak-
talking
leaking
about.
there. Okay,
Our house has a lot of problems where the two buildings come together.
I have problems with my barn.
sorry.
Anytime they add something on,
What's that? Up towards the, looking at the roof?
These were built together.
So the,
like an addition.
Come, yeah, come around.
Okay, who's next?
You gotta have humor about this. We have an opening. So the new houses coming. You said,
yeah.
Smash there, I'm like, what is this? So then, because my bedroom window's there, so the water leaked through the bedroom all over the wall. So the ice, you know, shit. the
I
ice-
figured I could see this because one is gonna spend, oh, for a term, for a time.
How come I can't get to the next one? What am I doing wrong? I lost it.
Here.
Why does it not like, no, those are just pictures of, you know, that stuff's typical. So it came right down to the kitchen window and I'm trying to get to the picture. This is like, um. It's not a great deal. Let's see, that's where it comes off.
It comes off, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any
So that
interior
needs-
photos as well?
I'm looking for the one in my bedroom.
Oh, jeez. Very similar to our house situation.
Yeah.
Our house is on Main Street and we've got, and then there's a thing that goes to the back and where those two meet.
Yeah, where the valley is there.
All I got is this, I can't find the other picture. This is Jared Marshall, so I had texted him about my bedroom, but that's the bedroom wall on the other side. And that's like, you know, just punch a hole through there and then it would all leak. And there's a corner over there.
What is all this right
I stuck a paper towel in there because I didn't
Oh,
want
it's
mice
nice.
around.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
To come
all
through.
right.
But yeah, those are some, and then
Yeah.
we gave you those pictures and
All
I
right.
find one of the, but you know, the bedrooms, I know I put pictures in it.
Of what?
The bedroom wall.
Freezing. My nose is getting, it is cold. Some tea.
Well, of course, it's an old house, so
Right,
he's
Okay.
had to
I'll go
like
put the water.
jack it from
This
downstairs.
is, I'll try to scoot out.
right, to help level it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And because there's not a lot of insulation, like we've had water pipes and all that, in the dishwasher. Yeah.
Freeze.
If you look behind there's not a lot of insulation, water pipes freezing. Of course, the cellar, that's a real problem, so.
Yeah.
And with these ice jams, you get damage. And then this year, like I told you, I was standing in the kitchen because we had so much snow and ice and with that porch is. Like I had a pot, I was like, did I still sitting on the floor? And then I looked.
Oh,
up,
no.
And I was like,
Leaking.
oh, it was just like dripping and dripping. And if you go in that kitchen, you can see where it had
Yeah.
leaked. And I was like, oh, man. So he had to get up there and try to get some of that.
On top of the roof,
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the ice.
yeah, the roof is, no.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
That's very safe.
What is your roof stainless, standing seam?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it's the
Yeah,
old tin,
the
so
old,
it's hard to be put.
It is. It's a lot
Very
thicker
hard
than
to
what you would put on today,
That-
because that's what I got.
Like,
Yeah,
got like
not
three
such,
such.
like, yeah, it's good, like, it's not the same.
So is it standing seam or is it not standing seam? Is it metal? Is it metal channel or is it? The roof is
I don't change a day.
It does the ripple.
like a,
Yeah. They all overlap.
It looks like standing seam. I think we don't
So-
call standing seam anymore. What do we call it? It's,
like a prefab. That's what it's called.
there's something else.
It's prefab. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
We found we were calling it the wrong thing or. You have to be careful though. My husband did that with our house to get the ice off, but he used an axe.
The roof.
We had to have the,
Yeah, that can be costly.
just be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm understanding what you're saying about yeah. It sounds like there's some physical.
Water damage,
Okay.
right, is what we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This picture.
I had one in my kitchen. I had to have it all torn out and I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Buckles in. Okay.
Yeah, you guys have
And-
like a shed or a garage or.
We have
Yours?
we have what we call it.
Equipment shed.
Is it 560 square feet?
The chicken coop is a 10 by 10.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
We don't have a 10 by 10 on here.
Looks like a shed. Have you seen it? And it's purple. I looked at it, this is it.
Yeah, we don't have a chicken coop on here.
No, that's what it is.
What about the horse barn?
It's a chicken coop.
Is that still there?
That's a barn, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
We don't have the barn on there. No. Good point.
Maybe they're characterizing this as the barn,
Oh.
but I don't know that.
560 square feet. That might be the barn.
Yeah.
Is that about the barn size?
That's probably that.
Okay, so that's probably the barn.
Yeah.
You go.
And there's not a lot of value on that.
Not on a barn, that barn's got.
That's the barn.
Yeah,
Five
gotcha.
sixty.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is the
Okay.
barn.
That is the barn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
barn.
Okay, 'cause I was-
Okay,
I didn't think it was a chicken coop.
And then there's an attached shed that we don't have on here.
The lean-to.
Yeah,
That's a lean-to.
and we don't have the coop.
Yeah, the coop's a 10 by 10.
let's just see this for a second.
It's part of the barn, but he put it like a roof
It's
out
hooked, the
there
coop's
so that.
hooked to the
when
barn
he's standing there, they're kind of, you know,
and the coop's
Yeah,
hooked to the barn. Attached to the barn?
no,
The chicken coop?
no, chicken.
No, okay. Where on here would that chicken coop be? You want to draw it in? Here.
Okay.
That's a good color for a coop, purple.
It's like plum.
I like it.
Being from Jersey, several people have lived in that. I don't know why nobody stayed, maybe because they didn't want to deal with the water. But
How long did they live there? Let me see. Well,
been a lot of people through there.
Yeah, there have been,
And-
starting in 2000. Looks like somebody lived there
Well,
from 72 to
the
88.
same people.
Okay, and then that was,
So
that
they
was,
changed
that was
something.
land moving, I think.
Bob?
No, it
No?
could have been Brent Pell.
Yeah, Bob Anderson.
2 to 19.
Want to take that?
No.
Bob Anderson?
Yeah.
He had it until Bob and Nancy from like 72 to 88.
Yeah.
Then in 2000, till 2000, because then he sold
Was it land?
5 acres.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He
Wait.
chiseled it off.
And everybody
He
else,
sold off the rest of the land, it looks like, or,
everybody else has got. 10.
yeah.
So 75
Yeah.
acres.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any photos or can, maybe you can describe the second floor area to me?
Second, floor,
How high are the ceilings when the roof pitches in?
So they sold in 2002.
like, the ceilings are weird,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're.
2002.
Where what height does the ceiling start to pitch in?
So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Like
good.
5 feet up, 10 feet up?
I can't
These people-
around it.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Yeah, I'm like 5 feet because I happen to,
Selling off.
Okay.
because you know, way.
Oh, must be
way-
Nancy Quickly.
Gotcha.
There was a
Yeah.
divorce.
See if I
Alright.
can find it.
Okay.
But the hallways were.
And he bought land.
And
Also,
on both sides, so your house, on
The
both,
gable end, that's
He
pretty.
bought 75 more acres, so that's why it was already a 5 acre parcel.
Right.
We didn't subdivide that.
Here,
right here, what we see here,
right.
this pitch right here, is that your head
Yeah.
level or is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
It's a few
but
bedrooms
here it's different.
that are like that.
yeah, on the gable.
Yeah.
The bedrooms are kind of,
Your picture on my paper.
they're like that. The
Most
one
recent.
that I was in is like that too, right? Yeah, that goes
Yeah.
down that way, that goes down this way.
No, the cost sheet.
The
I lost
red-
my cost sheet. Where it went.
See, yours is different
One,
because
yeah.
it's the new
Another one
part
there.
that Bob puts on because it's a different angle.
Okay,
I
okay.
dropped it.
it's helpful.
So,
I think we're kind of all set. I don't want to push you out or anything. Is
Yeah.
there anything more? It sounds like the condition needs to be reviewed. And the story height.
Find any more, I can take pictures of them.
Okay.
I don't know, pictures. All right.
Mhm.
Well, you'll hear from us,
Then we
We have to
have
wait till-
spring, we used to have to haul water. And we took money out of his 401k, and we did it, Jill.
Did a well.
Cause we just could not, I mean, you were hauling, well, that year was.
you ran
Yeah,
out.
so,
So there still is, which is, I like, to have a spring, in
Yeah,
case,
yeah,
yeah,
there's a spring up in the backwoods.
yeah.
And we do have
And you
a.
feel it good, good,
Which-
good, good.
It's kind of a necessity.
Well, water's
Yeah.
fine.
that's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
There was so much overflow that we piped it down underneath and it runs right into the water.
Wonderful.
For the horses, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice.
That's perfect.
So just kind of keep it,
Yeah,
let somebody does a lot of wash.
yep. Yep, that's good. Good.
So.
So I think we're all set. We don't typically make decisions here. We're gonna put
Yeah.
it all together.
Our grievances close on Friday. What do we have? 10 days to send out a certified
Yeah,
decision?
14 days.
14 days. So you'll hear from us
Yeah.
at
That's
that
Yeah.
point.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Robin.
Good to see you. Probably see you at the 4th of July.
The road.
We'll introduce the property and then we'll you can summarize what you're saying and then we'll have a conversation. Yeah, thanks.
If I plug that in.
Okay,
Out there.
recording's in process, so I'm gonna introduce the property. It's 416 Belvedere Mountain Road, single family home. You're the owner, James Billadou. And thank you for the application. We have the record card here. And if you could go ahead and summarize your points of why the value should be adjusted.
Okay, for one thing, even all last winter. It was the worst plowing I've ever seen since I've lived up here. The road down below that I don't plow. You couldn't pass anybody on the road. It never gets plowed. It never gets plowed early. I plow the road even down below.
You're right here, right? Right here. This property.
Yep.
It always used to get plowed. But this past year, I did the work.
Yeah, they've been shorthanded, I think.
That's all. We pay for.
No, but the line is,
Yeah, you know why they're short-handed? They won't pay anybody, and that's what they need. You get somebody that can run equipment, you got to pay. You gotta get somebody that's $20 an hour to get it all out.
True. Right.
And that's the way it is now. Look at the cost you go work these jobs. I gave you
All
something
right now.
decent to work for 20-25 bucks an hour. You're not gonna do it, okay?
Well, the Hannaford to go car, they go around and they fill your thing and they have it ready.
Right.
They get $20 an hour.
Of course.
Right.
We're down
If I was bringing equipment all the time, I'll pay him $25 an hour. I don't think so. Then you're gonna get a decent guy. You're gonna get a druggie or a drunk, somebody like that, that you can get. you know?
Yep. So this was in 2009.
Yep.
We don't have a newer one, do we?
I don't seem to know.
Hope, I think Molly will have.
Does it look the same?
2009.
Is the house, this is your house, apparently, right? It looks like a log cabin.
That's 2007.
And it
I wasn't born then.
does it basically look the same?
Well, I got a railing. on
Yeah. Okay, got it around.
That,
Gotcha. That's a good idea. Yeah, it looks like it was built in 2009, right?
Yep, something like that.
It's 2007. I have a picture where it's being built, so it probably could have been.
Ah.
3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the,
That one, because I never went to the bank. I built the whole thing out of my pocket.
Barn right there,
The barn was there.
about right here.
Yeah, that was there.
see if I have a,
Yeah.
So is it a 1.5 story, is there a second floor?
Yes, upstairs.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it it's like a couple bedrooms and,
after.
The basement only goes down
Supposed to
3
be
feet.
yeah?
You know, so
So, well, you can walk in, get sun daylight from the windows and everything?
Not in the
Right
basement.
out?
No,
Oh.
the porch is in play. Sun can't go through the porch.
Gotcha, right.
You know,
Good job on this.
pretty good, huh? Lot of hard work. But you don't own it. You never own it.
Was this your camp?
You know why you don't own it? If you don't pay your taxes in 3 years, the town can sell it, so you don't own it. Am I right?
Got a point there.
I don't even think we
That's-
have to.
That's 100% wrong.
Was this your
That the
camp?
town can take somebody's property if they can't, if somebody has a hardship, they can't pay their taxes to take their property.
Your camp right here? Right, your
Yeah, that's where the
So-
camp was. Yeah, that's gone. That tore that down. That's gone.
So is the access to the house, is that like the driveway part, that's fine?
Yeah,
And the,
yeah. Well, I did my driveway right. The road was never done right.
Yeah, this is 2009.
and then there's 2 other buildings, there's a detached garage and a stable, is that correct?
It's not really a garage. It's for my boat. I
Ah.
built it. I was gonna buy a shed,
Mhm.
but the shed was costing more than I could build a garage with.
Mhm.
Or, it's just from my boat.
So are,
And it's no, there's not even power in it. It's
Just a
Just-
garage.
it's just a, yeah.
so are any of those buildings, I know that.
Yeah, are there any not there anymore?
Let's put an X.
Yeah.
Here, let me give you a
There's
pencil.
something not there.
Right,
Campus-
I figured that.
Next through.
I don't think.
Put an
that's-
X through that.
Yeah, that's,
Um,
well, that looks good.
Yeah, use the pencil if you would, just because that's the only copy we've, but I guess we got something.
And if there's
Oh.
anything else that should be there that isn't,
Right,
draw it in.
please.
But what I also see is a sauna. Is there a sauna?
Sauna.
He was-
That's cool.
Yeah, you ought to rent it
A
out.
sauna in
I'm
Bakersfield.
gonna see how to rent that baby out. You could pay a few bucks to go use the sauna.
Um,
Sounds like fun.
Is this the house?
The house is not there. That was before the house was built, so that's the way it looked.
This is all.
before.
the-
Okay,
yeah,
That's what
this
we're
is- this
wondering.
is all-
Okay.
okay,
that's good.
perfect.
it's good.
Slide it my way and we'll have that.
Do you have horses?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So you-
I'm in the first Vermont Cavalry and we do civil war in that. Actually Monday, we'll all be in the parade in Virginia.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
How many horses do you have?
Three,
Well,
mine.
Yeah, he rides.
Good.
that's,
It's mine.
That's
Ah,
really cool.
that's
He's only
good.
8.
Wow.
Awesome.
Besides 8-year-old.
My daughter was in.
Go say he's a
and,
big boy.
One of them was in Pony Club.
Who?
One of my daughters was in
Oh,
Pony
really?
Club. Yeah. Yeah, we had a couple of horses.
I actually have a really,
Yeah.
I got.
It's really cool.
I'm more like that.
Borrowed this horse.
So you live here now? You live in this house now? Okay.
But is there anything else that we should know about the property?
Yeah, about the property itself. If there's anything not accurate or anything wrong with it or anything, it's just basically you are talking
Well,
about
if there's
access.
anything wrong with it, I fix it.
That's what I figured.
I fix it.
I know.
I'm pretty
Mhm.
good about fixing.
And you fix it right.
I fix it right. Yeah.
So
Just like I fixed-
technically, he lives there now. We have it listed as a camp. FYI.
It should be listed as a home.
It's
I guess
listed
This
as-
is camp and dwelling, so we got,
Yeah, it
you
says
can
camp and
change
dwelling,
that.
so we're
Well, I
gonna
see
take
it.
out the
Yep,
camp.
yep.
Yep.
We can take off the camp.
Yeah, take that off.
Yeah, camp is gone.
Yeah, okay, that makes it better. I knew there was something going on there that wasn't quite.
So basically, it's access that you're,
The access is terrible, terrible. And you know, it's a class 4 road. I understand that the town's not gonna plow it. I'm not complaining about that. But I
But the
came in,
quality.
I asked them, can you give us some gravel? You guys have a gravel pit here. Can you give us gravel? Well, if we did it for you, we'd have to do it for everybody. I said, it's a class 4
when
road.
did you ask that? Just curious.
Multiple times.
Like I
When
would
he was
ask it
there.
again.
Yeah,
Like when you come in,
yeah.
ask it again.
I said, you know, I maintain the road. I mean, I'm wearing out my cutting edges. I have to have $100,000 piece of equipment to maintain the road up there that I have to buy, which, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it's not right. I mean, nobody else helps up there. All them other camps, I go, hey, can you help out? No, I'm not paying for nothing,
Mhm.
you know? But I don't maintain it past my driveway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they have another,
course.
there's a
Yeah.
culvert that's washed out up there.
Yep. Well, we had somebody in here this morning talking about that culvert.
That the new people that just bought.
No, the Lesperance, Janet Lesperance, they're higher up. They're next to McSweeney.
Right, yeah, yeah. and
They were
that-
saying
that
that
culvert's
that's not
not
pushed
bad.
out this year.
Yeah, I mean, I just replaced the culvert in front of my driveway. It cost me $9,000.
Replace the culvert.
36 foot.
36 feet long. It
Oh.
goes across the road on an angle because it comes
Yeah.
down from the road and
Wow.
it crosses on an angle, so it's 36
This
feet
is
long.
That awful
Really
road.
long, Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was $9,000 that I paid for, which the town is responsible for the culverts.
Yeah, they should be, right?
Well, it's a class 4 road. They own the culverts.
Mhm.
And whoever put it in, it was never put in right. They had one pipe this big, a pipe this big, a pipe this big, you know, and they just stuck them in there, you know, it was never done properly.
Yeah, of course.
So every time it rains, it was is rotted out, it would overflow, run down the road, wash the road out. I'm buying gravel, putting gravel on it, grading it with my tractor. I mean, it's a lot of work to maintain a road that the town should be helping out with, and they don't.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Cause everybody else that lives above me, they get the benefit from. it.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Point.
so I'm paying way too, for what I put into it up there. My
Yeah.
taxes is too high now.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
realize too, did I tell you about how the tax
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
good.
No, that's understandable, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But when they raised them, eventually down the road, your taxes are gonna go right up there. Because all these schools, they do nothing but waste.
Yep.
The towns are everybody, they do nothing but waste. The state, the idiots we got down there running the state are a bunch of morons.
Right.
Bernie Sanders, Becca Bell, all these idiots down there, if they had a business, they would be bankrupt. I don't know if you knew this or not, but you know, if you're going down, 104 goes to Westford, right? Is it
Yes.
104? That's 104?
Well, 104 goes down through Fairfax.
Okay,
Yeah.
104.
Yeah.
Well, there's a barn. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And there's a woodworking school in that barn. You know the barn? I'm
Oh,
talking about?
the big red one.
You know who owned that? You know who's
Um,
running that school?
Well, they sold it like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but you know who was running that school?
Who?
Bernie Sanders' stepdaughter.
She bought it?
That equipment came from Burlington College
No
that they
kidding.
destroyed.
No kidding.
And I know this because I worked on, I do the maintenance.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if we're not talking about the
Oh, you're right. Right.
subject, we should have
Yeah.
a meeting and then have a casual conversation.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So I think we're all set.
This is the thing for you.
Huge access, it cost me a fortune.
So we'll
Yeah.
stop recording. And
Mhm.
and then we can try.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Let's see.
Excellent.
Make sure your mics are on.
Mike is on.
Is on.
Okay, this is 301 Cook Brook Road.
Brook Road.
The owner is Cold Hollow Ranch LLC and representative or member of the, yeah, and you could introduce you, Glenn Murphy.
We're not introducing ourselves, which seems a little strange.
You know us
So
well.
It's been years.
You're right.
I don't think
That
he
should
knows me.
occur.
Should be occurring.
Oh,
Well, I taught school in this town for 24 years, music, so you may have seen me
We're
around.
up here?
no,
No.
no, originally from Burlington. My
Okay.
father bought this land. in
Okay.
1980,
Oh, okay, cool.
For that long.
Was it a camp?
It
For you
was-
guys?
That was the original one, that one there, that picture you see there.
Almost.
Yeah,
So is this two properties?
it's one property.
There's two houses
Was,
split by
was there a
the road, right?
camp on one and now there's a house on the other, or how does that set up?
It's
It's right here, right?
It's bought, there was another 25 acres that
Yeah.
got divided off. I don't know if it's all one parcel now. They go, if you zoom out a little bit.
Go like this, it'll show that as one large
So it
one.
goes out further to the right and then it cuts.
I think
on
that's-
the other neighbors' properties.
Way down here.
Right.
There and there,
Mhm.
yeah,
So that-
there's an easement on the main road on that other section.
So there are two buildings though, because we've got this in
Yeah,
two.
one's a camp. I guess we could, they're both camps, they're both secondary homes.
Okay,
But that one's primarily a camp.
Is one here and the other one over
that
here?
makes sense. now.
Or is it I wrong on the,
A little
Keep
confused.
going up that road.
up the Cold Brook?
Yeah, right
Right there.
there, correct.
That's
And
the
then
one. Where's the other one?
The other one is down.
Used as a camp.
Right there.
Right here?
No, keep going. No, right up this.
Wrong direction?
Is that
Right there.
Right there? Oh.
It is.
So there's one there.
So what is this?
Well, that's where we do firewood processing.
Oh, okay. And what's this over here?
That's
Okay. Just make-
barn.
So,
We just keep equipment in it.
Okay.
so is
Right.
this, was this renovated to become the house?
No,
No?
that's on Barnes, the former Barnes and Cook Brook
It's
Road.
amazing. Did you notice this? Look at the picture we have of the house. Looks a lot like that, only renovated. Can you see that?
This
Like
right here?
this? Yeah. Am I crazy?
No, there's.
This is here.
Uh-huh.
This is the doors and things, and then this is the rest of the building. I guess
Saying it's the same.
this is bigger. No, it's not.
It's not.
Like, but it's just
Yeah.
funny because they could.
Similar size, similar.
This like
shape.
is the camp.
That's nice.
I'm just trying to, this is like.
Does that still look like that?
Who's that?
Oh, this is this,
So
okay.
it doesn't,
But really, we can keep going over the dwellings if you want,
Right.
that's not really
Yeah.
what, obviously, and.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to understand what I'm
About
looking
the
at.
elevation.
From you.
Only
Go
because
ahead.
it's confusing. You know, to have two places.
For this?
That's good, thanks.
We've
Okay,
been saying we need to do multiple.
Yeah, so what you think? I got a topographical map, and we are in the conservation district, we didn't go for it, that's what the town wanted to do. And they, obviously, this land never used to be when we purchased it in conservation district. The town wanted it in the conservation district, everything on a certain side of East Bakersfield Town Road. So, anything on the right side of that road is now all in conservation. And you can see it.
wait a minute, of the East Bakersfield Road
So anything that would
on
be
this
staff.
side,
That would be all
staff.
Yeah.
25
Right,
acre
right.
minimum.
Right, and so obviously with that, restrictions get put on that land and limits your ability to do anything. Fine.
So other than the subdivision restrictions, what other restrictions?
There's other restrictions as far as excavation, gravel, there's a sand pit on that property,
Okay,
you know, so you can't. And it makes.
would that take an Act 250 permit to do something
No,
with
it
that?
would take, but
Okay.
when you put limitations on a property, regardless of what they are, it's limiting to the marketability of the property. So that's sort of what then I did, is I went through all neighboring properties on both sides of the road.
Mhm.
Which you can see, conservation is gray. The other side of the road, and these are all, it's all your tax information that's in there, the town's information.
Yeah.
And so what I basically did is put it on a spreadsheet. And so I
Okay.
took all the information off of that, and that's plot by plot.
and this is copies for us, right?
You can have those. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
So basically what it is obviously my property's the top one, CHR.
Mhm.
You know, it's got our tax ID map on it,
Yeah.
what our old valuations were, what the new ones were. What obviously I don't have as far as the other properties in the conservation areas, you can see Braden's is next, I don't know what their land values are, you know, on the new one.
It would be in your report that you got.
It would be, but I don't have the breakdowns between land
Got
and
it.
building.
Okay.
Okay, because
Right,
those are
right.
all in values.
Yep.
I could estimate it, but it doesn't make sense. So and basically effect on the third page, I think that you have there. Is the non-conservation areas, which are ones that are just across East Bakersfield.
Uh-huh.
What is the zoning in the non-conservation areas?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, rural's 10 acres per minimum, and then 25 is conservation.
400 over. Now, I'm on class 3 to the end of Cook Brook Road, but once we hit that brook, everything after that main road is
Yep.
class 4.
Yep,
And you can't access the property 3 months out of the year. You can't
3
get a-
seasons. Pretty much.
Right,
So where does it, so the Colebrook Road,
Cook
it
Brook.
turns into,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cook
so
turns into a class 4
right here.
right there?
Is where Cook Brook, it winds down, you see the tree line, the brook's in that tree line. Okay.
Gotcha, yeah.
So everything, so obviously we've got, that's the neighbor's property, we've got a slice here. And then we get to Cookbrook, and so we can't cross that brook 3 months out of the year because it's frozen over or it's flooded out. So that's all class 4. That road's on, so the property's not accessible. I mean, you can get to it obviously with a storm gear and walk in, but not once.
So the house, that's right here, it must be seasonal then?
Yes,
And then the camp obviously is probably seasonal.
yeah, and that's, it's their class 5.
Trail. Class.
So then my surrounding neighbors, the third page, I looked at all their properties. And obviously they don't have the conservation restriction. And you can see what my point is that it feels like there's sort of a leveling going on. I understand where the town needs to be on the grid list for the state. But when I look at what their increases are,
Oh, you're looking at percentages?
percentages.
Yeah, that's hard.
Mhm.
That's,
But that's.
That's fine, I can make the point and that's,
Is
Yeah.
is that there's a leveling going on. Knowingly or unknowingly. And so by putting us in that, I don't mind going up. If everybody on the other side of the road goes up 60%, I don't have a problem with that. We go up 60%. But when we start going up 70, 80, 90, 104%.
Everybody's doing differently. There's no, that percentage isn't going to be level across town or across places.
I understand that, but why is a restricted area conservation district percentage wise going up more than someone who's not in conservation with no restrictions?
Well, I don't think we compared that. We compared
Well,
what the sales are,
The,
like it's a reflection of the market.
well, the conservation area is, my understanding is that the conservation area, the neighborhood code was lower and then the non-conservation area. And we're kind of in this, they're in this almost like a transition zone. I know your property is 100% in the conservation zone. When you look at the map, it's that, this is the lighter swath.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
so my consideration is, because I think it's supposed to be 8 and it looks like it's a 9. And that is to check to see what's going on there. That's
fine.
that was the split. We did think about those things. Right?
That's why I
Yeah.
bring it to your attention. So
Yeah,
it's not
thank you.
really, it's, you know, other than everything else, I understand what the town needs to do per the state.
Yeah.
It's
It's just
your job is, and obviously you don't live here, so you don't know all the nuances. You know, you do the best that you can, but that is what I wanted to see. Obviously, no one's happy when their property taxes go up or their values go up. You know, but I just wanted to see where are we from the conservation aspect versus the other side.
yeah.
And so then I run the numbers and I look at it and I said, but our percentage increases is more than non-conservation. And that's why I provided that to you, so you can see it.
Okay.
That's really
I think
it.
I understand. This page here, there's looked like there was 3 pages, just to be sure. This is this like a continuation of this, and then this is the 3rd page. So I'm just gonna label them.
Yeah, that's fine. Is that, and then what's it say at the top of the 3rd page? One.
The 3rd page is the non,
Starts with Neil.
yeah.
So that's where I start looking at the percentages, because I have my whole assessed values. And that's where I pulled that from.
And 3. Okay.
But these are all surrounding properties adjacent to this, and those are all on that map that you have there.
Yep.
So that's really it. I just wanted you to take a look at it. I don't mind increases, but as long as they're, the other thing when I look at it is the acreage values seem to be all over the place. There's no, I look at some of them and I'm surprised that I didn't get ticket in the door. $4,000 an acre on East Bakersfield Town Road. Seems excessive.
It depends on if it's a building lot
Depends
or
on
if
the
it's
site.
other
Yeah.
acre.
There's definitely a diminishing return curve in the schedule.
Right.
But there might be adjustments to the site itself. If it's more open and has more useful and utility, it would be higher. Well, I'm just making my point. It's like, so our perspective, how we looked at it.
As a site, and then the rest of it would be other,
Right.
which could have a different grade and
Yeah,
things like that.
the land has a diminishing value based on size.
Yes.
However, that can be overridden to a degree based on the quality and the utility and those types of aspects, upward or downward.
Got it.
And I think that's.
Okay. Well, I thank you for your time.
Yep.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right.
are you guys
So-
up there in the wind at all or
For fireworks.
for firewood?
So I can look out and see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you
Thank
take
you.
care.
We're there. We're getting there.
You like songs, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, so.
Already on.
So tell us about this house that'll help us understand it related to its value.
Like I said, the well water doesn't pull enough water. The septic system is shot. The bathrooms, which I will show you where they used to be, but now there's only pipes there. There's no tub, no toilet, no sink. The roof leaks all over. If you go into certain parts of the house, you can look outside through the wall. Because the house has the slatted you're too young to know this,
The
but
old, yeah,
the old flats.
Yep.
And
Flapping.
it's down to that, so you can, and there's animals living inside. And
Foundation.
there is no heat. And,
Quote for the foundation,
pardon me?
the quote for the foundation. How much it's gonna cost to do the foundation?
Oh, that's right. So after Gary and I started doing a little work painting and cobweb removal and moisture removal, Tim Brannon came over to do some work on the road. And I said, Tim, Gary and I just bought this, although my name's not on the deed. And I said, what should I do? What should we do to fix it up? Don't waste your money. He said, I'll tell you, it's 400 to 450, and that was his exact words. 4 to 450 just to fix the foundation. That has nothing to do with the house itself, just the foundation.
Did he,
So it's a tear down.
so that was 450,000 to 400 or 400 to
4 to
450,000.
450 just to fix the foundation.
That would be raising the house,
And it's all,
pouring it.
Tim looked, it's all rotten. If you'd like him, I can have him do a testimony on it too. And when you see these pictures, you're gonna say, oh my God, how did you dare walk through that place? It's gross. They left all their trash in it.
So why'd they take all the bathrooms out?
We haven't figured it out, but they're ripped out. We don't know what Gary Barnes had planned, but supposedly, well, and then when Gary said to me, I'm gonna have Rosalie's daughter and her boyfriend and kid move in there and they don't have to pay rent, that they're gonna work on fixing it up. I said, Gary, that is
Never
the
worked.
biggest crock I've ever heard. They won't fix a thing, they'll just live rent free.
She has a house. Anyway,
Thank God it didn't work out. Everybody keeps telling me you're lucky.
So is the foundation,
Oh.
is it making the floors uneven and everything? Is it just,
Right through, okay? And, shoot. Oh, in the basement, you go down the basement stairs, I won't do it because I did it once and I won't do it again. There is a boulder in the middle of the basement that's as big as these two tables at least.
they just dug
Because it was
around
so
it.
big, they left it right there.
That's hilarious.
Isn't it wild? Couldn't believe, I said, why is that like that?
That's hilarious.
Then they explained it to me. But I'd like you all to look at the pictures because they are quite shocking.
I'd love to see the pictures.
And the other thing is I'm wondering why, since it's 15.8 acres and the house is gonna cost me $50,000 just to tear it down.
But the acres are wrong?
The acreage is 15.8 and you're charging 408,400. That figures out to $25,525 per acre. Nobody in Bakersfield or Franklin County, nobody pays that kind of money. That was my figuring. I took the 15.8 and divided it into the 408.8 or whatever.
Well, see, that includes the house.
yeah.
Pardon me?
That includes the house.
Yeah, and it's a tear down.
No, I know, but
But it doesn't,
That value-
because the other two are blank.
that's the state divides it
It's
up.
on 100.
One has them all filled out. And I don't see anybody in here who's paying $25,000 per acre in tax. Being taxed on the acreage
No,
being.
this isn't, the way this is, just because Homestead and House Site are in here. This is how the state does their taxes.
On the
Yeah, that's
house.
the total value.
The total value of everything on it, which we're gonna deal with the house, is 408. This isn't just the land value.
I would like to know what the difference is then, because I do wanna divide it to see what you're charging, what you're taxing per acreage as.
We're not taxing anything. On this value, the municipality will tax, this is just about value. This has nothing to
And
do
there
with the
is no
tax.
value in that house. As a matter of
Well,
fact,
that's what we need
it's a
to,
deed.
Thank you.
that's what we need to.
that's what-
So it'll cost us a fortune just to tear.
I
it
just
down.
did a little math and it looks like you're paying for the 13.8. The value is $2,797 an acre.
That's so
Yes,
25.
yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not per acre.
yeah.
Okay, because.
So that's correct.
In my opinion, this part here looks like that's where the house value was for last time and it was none.
No,
Whereas
Yeah.
this one, whoops, sorry, this one had a house value.
Right, it's like a separate valuation.
And 75 for the property, say frickin' dump.
this is all,
What do you have for,
You guys are so lucky we bought it.
do you have a well or what is the water
There's
source?
a well in it, and it's all messed up.
Okay,
And
so there's probably
we're
a
not,
well.
it's not worth it to have Goslin's come and have it done. We already had them fix Gary's
Okay,
house well.
put that down. Yeah.
I wanted to ask a little bit about the $175,000 purchase in 2024. How did you find out about the property? How did you come across the?
Gary Barnes was, who owned it, was going to sell it. And, but he had tenants in that he had to force the law enforcement to come and get them out.
Yeah.
And they totally trashed the place. And,
Was that the Judd property?
yeah,
They were in there. I remember him coming.
I do too.
it was all.
I didn't
So-
know it was the
bad.
Judd property that
So-
was being rented.
Was it listed with a real estate agent or did you just come in and bought it?
Gary Barnes says, if you want it, give me
I'll buy her.
$175.
The butter.
So I gave Gary 85,000 and he paid the rest, the 90. Because
And
where,
then Gary Barnes went south.
thank God, but where in this world can you be as lucky to buy property right beside your own property? You can.
No,
Right.
It's not a lot of sugar bush area,
no,
but it's next door.
it's next door. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I really want to show you these pictures.
Yeah, I want to see him.
Poor old house.
You'll probably just have to keep tapping, although that does continue. See, there's no, just a bunch of wires where the toilet and the sink were supposed to be.
Yeah.
So this is going downstairs, right? Oh, they have built-ins. That's so sad that you can't fix that because that's so cool.
It's a beautiful, beautiful house when in its younger years, but because of neglect, it's done. We really wanted to keep it. You'll love the video. You gotta watch the
Okay.
video. It's so bad.
No internet connection. I'm just gonna say, okay.
That should be.
Oh, I love that chimney.
It is a nice looking chimney.
Gosh, that's so sad.
It is. One room, they had someone living there who used tobacco, chewed tobacco.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I couldn't even get it off the
That's
wall.
terrible.
Oh, it's so gross. So gross.
It's very sad. These
It
old
really
houses,
is.
they deserve a better life than
I
that.
had someone who used to live there years and years and years, and she's 80 something. She asked if she could go through the place with me, and I took her.
Oh, must have broke her heart.
Yeah, she was pretty
used to live
pretty
there?
saddened.
I don't,
Is this the video?
maybe,
Has the-
The
okay.
video,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I can't find the video.
when I turned it down, she.
Can you find the video?
This is what the whole, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Videos.
So plaster falling off the walls is one thing, but boy, to have somebody.
So the foundation was to make it or break it.
It's so sad. in the barn is so disgusting.
Hmm.
It's full of cans of food
Oh, gee.
from 30, 40 years ago.
Really?
They're all rotted out. We've already had the, like I said, we've already had the dumpster
Mm.
come several times. Sylvester's, where is that video? You gotta see it. You're not gonna believe it. Yeah, do the ceilings down in the bathroom. A toilet that doesn't work.
Hmm.
Don't know how to get a video of it. Hey Siri, Siri, give me the Judd House video.
This is the first
Do that, you know, me.
Siri coming to a grievance. Siri.
Yeah. It works.
Something just happened to mine.
Actually, she's gonna
There it is. Is it moving?
Yeah. Like there's walls down, huh?
That wall's missing.
Couple of them. Oh my God, look at the pile of stuff.
So this is what they left, the renters left?
What was that?
This is what the renters left?
The whole other side of the house is up to here with crap. It's unbelievable.
So are you thinking you're going to tear this down?
I wanna know why somebody didn't call the health department on that.
Well, I think Gary did.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, there was no, the furnace failed
Awful.
and he didn't want to fix it. He tried to evict him, couldn't get him out. So then they were gonna fine him daily until that furnace was remedied. And he's like, I'm not gonna fix the furnace. I'm gonna tear the house down.
They never paid him.
And they wouldn't-
They never paid him a dime.
Yeah, they feel entitled.
Yeah. And so they were living with
And
space
they made good
heaters.
money because I worked at
They worked at
FedEx for
FedEx.
33 years. I know what
I
they
know.
made.
I know.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, awful.
Looks like
Yep.
there's a beautiful hearth in there. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that. To go with that chimney, probably. Beautiful.
He was at a Blackboard, so
Look at that.
they'll be
Look at
out
that
by,
hearth.
I
Isn't
know,
that
it's
gorgeous?
that chimney, I would build a house around that.
Look like they're wood, nice looking wood ceilings, which
And
is
like I said, the barn, it's
Mm.
all canned goods and coffee and stuff they didn't deliver.
yeah.
Cause the boxes say FedEx on them.
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
taking someone else's boxes and bring them in.
Probably.
Probably.
See, Ground and Express were two different things. The creator, Fred Smith, went with FedEx Express. Then they decided they needed some slower service for less money. That's how Ground got in.
Okay.
So I hope that video and stuff brought some light to you all.
Good to know.
Yeah, thank you.
And here's a couple questions I have. The people who came to do the appraisal, they never got out of their car. We have cameras, they never got out of their car.
Mhm.
Had they
That's
made
becoming more typical
an appointment to
of
actually
new.
visit
They
the house?
said they were going to go to the house and they never did, thank you. They never did, and Sean my son said that if you would like to see the proof of when they claimed they were there, and all they must have done was drive by because they did not pull in the
They
driveway.
didn't pull in the driveway? Did they take a picture from the road?
He wanted to know if you wanted to see him, I'll have him email it
I
to
don't
you.
understand.
If you give
There'll be
us
a,
and a date
Yeah.
of when they claimed they were there, he'll pull up the video.
yeah. So when they stopped their,
They did.
well,
Did they stop?
they pulled
on
into the
road?
driveway, but they didn't get out of the
Didn't-
car, sounds like.
They just-
Obviously.
Yeah,
No,
so-
the only people in that driveway
Yeah.
were at that house,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
He gets it on his phone, a buzz as soon
Yeah,
as it.
just like I did.
Okay. Nobody except for 3 people who we know their vehicles.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who've been to the house.
Yeah, yeah.
The house is right beside the sugar house.
Yeah.
And they didn't go, they definitely did not,
They didn't walk around it.
their job wasn't completed.
Yeah.
Because all they had to do was look in a window and go, oh my God.
Right, right.
Right.
That's all you gotta do. You could go over if you'd
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'll even
And
bring
but-
you inside.
Nobody lived at the house at the time?
Nobody's lived there since we bought it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was last summer, 2 summers ago.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, it looks like 2000, the last time you printed it.
2024.
2024 in August.
And I have a check that was from me to Gary Barnes for
Yep.
85, and like I
see it
said,
right here.
Gary paid the rest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gary paid Gary.
Gary paid Gary. They were neighbors.
And we still got Gary Barnes scrap there. A mountain of tires.
He just was so, he goes, I'm in my 70s. I can't handle this. You know, it was awful.
I can't stand even that there's cow poop right in my view. And I grew up on a farm in Arlington.
Well, I knew there was trouble because you didn't reaffirm, you wanted to renovate that you had
I
plans
wanted
for
it to
that.
come back to its original.
Yeah. And then when I heard you were buying Kathy Baker's, I'm like, what? And
Now you know
I
why.
said that,
Do we have more forms?
grievance?
Yeah, not grievance application forms, but the work forms.
These?
I've run out.
So Kathy's got a
Could just be
beautiful
one,
house
right?
up there.
Unless someone.
Kathy's house is beautiful.
Oh my God, get a load of this. I hear she's got a logger in there. Dan went over and talked to the logger because he knows him. And Dan came back and he goes, Kathy's gonna sell the house in a couple of years. I go,
That's right. Dan was the link between the two of you. That's so funny.
I know. I haven't even looked at it.
Well, she was like, no, it just fell. It just was like, this must be.
I hope she can get done sooner because I want to.
Well, she was trying, she thought it would close sooner.
Well, I hope so because I want to sell my house on Dorset Street
Yeah.
and my house can be divided into 2 lots.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna sock it to whoever buys it.
Yeah. Yeah.
May as well.
Well, that'd be neat.
Everybody wants Dorset Street. Yeah. And let me tell you what happened. So I go inside and I had my son with me. He's 38 years
Not
old.
recording?
What?
Do we need to be not recording?
Yeah, if should we shut that off?
I can do that.
We're not talking about.
Your mic is on, so you're good.
Okay, I'll just introduce the property real quick. This is at 904 Main Street down the road here. John and Victoria Thompson are the owners and also here to represent the property. And if you could highlight or tell us your position on the value and the reasons behind it. We'll write them down and consider, and we'll review everything that we've looked at.
Okay.
Yep, so go ahead.
We were curious if, as part of the reappraisal process, like we never got a phone call or got contacted to come look at or inspect the house. And if it's sturdy, it looks sturdy from the outside, but if you don't look at the back of the house or the inside of the house, there's a lot of work that the house has to have done. Starting at the roof, working the way down. It is a metal roof, but we have multiple leaks in the roof. And I attached quotes to our grievance form that from 2 contractors that came out to quote putting a new roof on it. We have 2 skylights on the back, and we have leaks at the plumbing vent, and the 2 skylights
Have failed completely.
Yeah, the glass
windows
is
have
filled
fallen.
and the skylights and
So
everything.
the leaks are in the skylights and the where the
plumbing
plumbing
vent.
pulls up, plumbing vent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the inside, the cast iron sanitary piping throughout has cracked in isolated places in the house. One of which is in the basement, the main sewer before it exits the wall has a 3-4 foot long crack in it. And our plumbing guy who maintains our boiler recommended really just replacing all the cast iron in the house. Because it is 50 or 60 years old, and we know we have the crack in the basement. There's a crack in the wall in the kitchen. And there were multiple cracks in the attic, and I think there's still one that I haven't found in the attic, but most of the attic we had to replace with PVC. So like between
Get
the
a
top
lot.
floor and the cracks on the bottom floor, our heating plumbing guy just said it's really time to get rid of all of it.
We
And
get a
do
lot.
you have photos of
There is
that
one
stuff?
photo of the crack in the on the last page, maybe.
Winters are worse with the sewer smell when I
Yeah.
do laundry.
Might be the previous page, top
Which
picture.
one, up here?
No,
So you're saying actually you're talking about the walls
In the.
or the
in the
piping?
pipe.
the piping.
Or the piping,
Pipe.
okay.
Yeah.
Cast iron piping, okay.
Could be, I don't know.
Yeah,
No, that's
not
usually
it.
an insulator.
I thought it was the last picture that I put in there.
Is it on this side?
Bottom picture, maybe?
This one?
Yeah, that has the black tape is covering the crack until I can
Okay.
get it replaced.
I saw the quotes on the roof repairs,
Yep,
Well, that was a roof replacement,
yeah,
correct?
roof
38.
replacement.
and that's for a standing seam.
And you would keep.
Is that
the
what you currently
skylights,
have?
they'd
Yeah.
put those in.
They've replaced those.
What kind of
It's
roof do
kind
you
of a
have?
lap siding right now.
I think it's standing seam, isn't it?
It's right here.
Currently it's lap
Where's the
siding.
picture? What is on?
Oh, is this a photo of it?
Yes, that's the
Yep.
photo of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's I think that's the prefab
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
roofing, not the standing seam.
Mm-hmm. No.
Standing seam is usually a standing seam.
Yeah, that's not standing seam.
Yeah, no.
So but this is a standing seam quote.
Oh, you're gonna put standing seam on.
Well, I got quotes on it, but I can't afford it.
Okay.
Really, it's, our neighbors did.
Yeah,
that.
standing
It's like-
seam probably more expensive than
The
you
contract
put on
value,
asphalt or.
I have an old house, 1870. The guy is magic, like in an old house, but he thinks he might get a standing seam bender.
Oh, cool. That would help a lot.
And I'm thinking, okay, well then I'd like a quote from you.
Yeah.
So I wrote down that the roof leaks around the skylights and the plumbing vents. And then the cast iron sewer pipe needs to be replaced. It has cracks in multiple places.
Yeah.
And deterioration around windows
Yep.
on the back. That's probably where you take all your weather.
Weather comes
Yeah,
straight
back.
on Main Street, kind of
The back faces east northeast.
from the
I
south.
was looking at-
Some rod on the
Yeah.
picture boards and.
We send it right down to you.
Yeah, straight down the street,
Here.
Yep.
south to north.
Yeah. And though, right there, and
I don't know what this means. What is 2.5 U for, this is the square footage for the fireplaces? What is U?
The U is unfinished, so
Oh,
it's
Gotcha. Okay.
two stories and that extra half story is the unfinished. Maybe
Wow.
that's just the attic. Is that correct?
It's really,
A basement, but
Well, this would mean the first and second floor and then the floor above the
Yeah.
second floor. That's just attic, right?
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
attic, yeah.
so it's just two levels.
remember when they
Story
worked
within
on
the
that
attic.
house.
In the attic does it have a stairs to the attic?
There are stairs, kind of steep stairs, but stairs.
It's an irrational love of old houses, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
You know, because I love old houses, but they are like,
Money.
Constantly?
they're like money pits.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie, Money Pit? I love that movie.
Right now in our living room for 26 years, we put down my parents' old braided rug because we had to kind of patch little bits and pieces, but we are starting to go through the floor
Oh, my goodness.
in that money pit.
The pub?
I told him he's gonna come home and finally, at least my feet will be touching the basement floor now. But I will be wrapped up in the
Carpet.
carpet and I will be waiting for him to come home.
I love that movie. Have you seen that
I
one?
don't think so.
Oh my gosh, Sharon, you've got to watch this. It is
Tom Hanks.
hilarious.
I don't know,
Every
it's,
single
I don't
time
know,
see it,
you know the house I live in. I
Mine
don't
is
think I
big.
want
You would love it. Pat would love it. You guys would laugh.
What is it, Money Pit? Is
The
that-
Money Pit, Tom Hanks, Shelley Long. Is it Shelley Long?
I like
Shelley?
Tom Hanks.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
You would try to find it.
Love it.
Just to stay on,
Gosh.
so is
Sorry.
the stuff that's circled around the brick,
Yeah.
is that just where it needs to be repointed or is that, okay?
Yeah. There is a picture of the back of the house where the.
I see the pictures when you're done.
Installed.
Where
I
what?
feel like I'm
Oh,
odd
yeah.
and out here.
No.
They should put you in the
It-
middle,
Yeah, they should.
like here.
I knew it all.
There's a picture, there's a section of the back of the house
Oh, where?
where there's no brick,
Where there's no brick. I did
it's
see
just
that.
siding. And
What
that,
kind of siding's under the brick?
it isn't brick veneer, most of it is not brick veneer, it's load bearing brick or double waste brick.
It's real brick house, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember when the Vesters owned this house, did some work on it.
and we've been
Embrace.
trying to get new siding
93.
installed on
Wow.
that part. but-
Yeah, long time ago. And then Houston's bought it from the
Oh.
bank.
But 95.
Is it insulated?
Not very well.
Rick?
Not to insulate the brick.
No, it's-
Attic maybe insulated.
I see that.
Probably.
Insulating.
It's
You
tricky.
got it, the attic and have that spray foam, but the walls of the house are the 2 layers of brick
Ladybug.
with 2x4s or 2x framing on
Nuts.
flat.
So this is
Against
the
the brick,
roofing
not
estimate.
perpendicular to the bricks, so the 2x are laying this way with lath plaster over it. So there's only like an inch and a half of
In there.
Yeah,
insulation.
usually it's like a,
And I heard you don't want to blow into. No.
No.
Bricks. No.
No,
That's one thing you can do with wood, but not brick.
yeah. And some people say don't do it to wood either.
I've heard that too.
they kind of like
My
back
parents
back on
regret
that.
Go back and forth on that.
Yeah.
My parents had an old Cape Cod. They regretted the guy that came in and blew.
What
happened?
happened?
He put holes.
Oh, yeah.
Over the clapboard siding.
Yeah.
It was cedar clapboard siding and we didn't fill it with,
Oh, we didn't fill it?
we have an old polka dotted house now.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Got-
because it's not
got some of
painted.
that on ours.
Replace.
They blew it.
Oh, wow.
But the person that replaced it, everything's cupping. It wasn't a good
No.
reputable person. This is over in New York, not around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
No
the siding
kidding.
off from our house and you'll see the same thing. The places like the bay windows that they didn't put siding on, it's got polka dots.
Does the house only have one bathroom or is there 2 bathrooms, bath and a half?
1.5.
Wow.
Oh,
Big
that's-
house. I have one.
It's 1.5. Yeah.
Out in room.
With the 4 kids we managed.
Well, we
And
grew
the
up.
bathrooms
with-
upstairs
Life skill,
Yeah,
flexibility.
one bit.
for that.
Full bin.
Daughter, so it was okay.
Oh, I have 5 daughters. Oh. And I had, well, we lived in Essex. I had a bathroom and a half.
So these are issues that I'm seeing circled in red with the brick.
The pointing.
Point needs
needs to be.
Where Asian ladybugs got in this year.
Yeah. I think mine just lived there.
I think mine did
I don't think
too,
they have to
but
move it.
It was
I'm
bad.
vacuuming them up, putting them in a bag, burning them in the wood stove. And the next day they're there again. And I don't understand how they're
My parents-
replenishing themselves.
Her
That's
nicely.
it.
Her,
Yeah,
she
they have to read it.
traps out for the mice, catch the mice, she throws the trap and the mouse and everything into the wood stove.
Right, I'm not taking that thing out of there. I buy
And
the
you just
wooden
buy
traps.
Chat.
I only put them on my counters. When the mouse invades my countertop, they've crossed the line.
For cats for a while. They're really good at it. That's why we have the 3.
I had cats and they never caught a mouse.
Oh, ours are so good. We have one that does it for the cats. Thank God for her. And she asks to go to the attic.
And she'll
she'll
do the
tell-
job.
She'll stand at the bottom and if there is a mouse up there, she's right up there.
That's
If
awesome.
there's no mice, she lets us know. Goes up 1 step, she turns around, she goes, no.
No.
Well, it's funny, my daughter Katie moved in with us and they have 2 cats. We've had cats for a while and they live upstairs. So the first thing that happened was they were standing there
This is here.
staring at a mouse. These are young cats.
Ask
The
this
next
question.
time that there was an encounter, they were playing with the mouse.
Yep, that's a fun thing to do.
The last time, the mouse was dead and they were playing with it.
Okay, I have a serious question to talk about.
You know, the toy kind of expires after a while.
They figured it out. They did. Yeah, so
The-
ask your question,
The,
then I have a
the
question.
fireplaces in the house, how many are there?
Three. There are 5 flues. One is a dummy flue. We don't know why. We don't know why it is the fuggliest chimney going in the whole town. But when Mr. Vester redid what he redid,
I remember.
he must have hired someone, some mason, to put that up, and maybe they had big plans. We don't know. So in the basement,
Yep.
there is this massive fireplace that just sucks all the air out of it.
Mm.
And it's all stone. It's just like when they dug out the basement,
Yeah.
they decided, well, we have all these stones. Let's go ahead and get a fireplace. Because they wanted to make a bed and breakfast. But
The pub in the basement.
Yeah, but
So
the
that
floor
fireplace
was stained.
in the
Okay.
basement is a new one. It's not an ancient one.
No,
Not
not
ancient.
No.
Interesting. Huge boulder that got left behind under the stairs.
We just had another boulder story from somebody
There's
else.
boulders in these basements, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So go ahead, but
Boulders in the
Fireplace in the
basement.
basement.
yeah,
Can't really use because in the kitchen, the chimney for the basement fireplace goes up through the kitchen. And there's an iron door in the brick wall in the kitchen
Yeah.
that leads into that flue that all the smoke just comes out that door.
Wow.
But,
We don't know. We
um,
think that they were putting in a warming oven and never finished,
Makes-
but we don't
Yep.
know.
Sounds possible.
Okay.
How
so
tall is the-
there's a fireplace in the basement, but. Huh?
There's
the
no
basement?
fireplace on
How
the
tall is the
But-
basement?
yeah, there's
There is,
There's
not in the kitchen.
not in the kitchen,
two,
in the dining room.
two on the first and second floor, and then one in the basement, is that right?
Yeah.
One on
first
each
floor,
level.
One on second floor,
Okay.
one in the basement.
The one in the basement is not very functional. Someone tried to build something and now it doesn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't keep the damper open.
And that's all for that great big chimney.
And then in the basement, do you have like a concrete floor and some walls and stuff?
Floor poured
Yeah.
this past summer
Okay.
and they did. I'm not gonna name names.
Good job.
I do that too.
We have some cracks.
Already.
Already. We should not have had any cracks at all. And it is uneven. There's one section where you can put some exercise
Mhm.
equipment and the other section you have to use for the taller equipment because it's downward.
Wow. Is it dry down there?
No.
No,
No, we have had waterfalls for years.
Wow.
On the front. That's why we decided to try and get a French drain in the front, but the kid, I'm not gonna name names, has not been back. Finish off we live in a small town.
We
Yeah.
do.
He's a good kid.
We sure
but
do.
We need him coming back.
Yeah.
And so it's not finished. So we were doing really well for a little while. And then this spring, the waterfall began again. But we had made a small trench.
Mhm.
So it comes down the front wall and it follows, and then it
Right.
goes out the back.
That's pretty common. Yeah.
And in the back, we need another French drain. Because near the oil tank, we have
seeps through the wall there too.
seeping very badly through that wall, so we get a big puddle there. And that one, we have a dehumidifier in front, so the electrical doesn't get in it, but that helps. We have 2 dehumidifiers going at all times to try and keep it 50% or so.
So the drain inside the perimeter drain that you have, I'm assuming the foundation walls are stone probably
Stone.
because of the age. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it sort of seeps
Seep
through
right
and then it's
through the
supposed to
stone.
keep going.
Yep.
Like in many old houses. That's it. Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty little.
Count your blessings.
All it's together, because some of those rocks are rather porous. They are not what I would never geologically have chosen some of those
Types
boulder
of
rock,
stone.
that type of stone. I would have liked said, not this one goes on that pile. Give me the one that's a little more granite. Let me put that one in there. So, yeah, it's interesting. I
Yeah.
mean, it's.
They probably just use what they dug up on the land.
Yeah.
And they must have
local.
left that big old boulder. I mean, it's.
Yep.
that
Figured they
big.
couldn't. Yeah, we just had somebody in here with a
Big old boulder in their basement.
Yeah, I never had,
Teaching well under it.
I would worry.
in my
about
life,
that.
I've never had 2 big old boulder appeals in one day.
Well, welcome to the Reappraisal. So do you have a well or just?
Well.
I have a well.
Anyway.
And I missed some talk about, you said there was an issue with like a septic type
Oh, the smell.
That's the cracked pipe.
That.
Oh, okay.
Pipes. Do you remember the ice storm that we had
Way back in the
in
90s?
2016 or so?
Oh, 2016.
Or before that? I can't.
Yeah.
Because there was one in 1998.
Oh, that we lost power.
Right, in January,
I
right?
do remember that.
Because
It was, well, we've had two storms.
Two ice storms where we
Um,
had no power for a
well,
week.
Yeah, the first one was the ice storm that lasted like 5 days. And Adam was working up at Smuggler's Notch, so I had to drive him back and forth every day.
That was his
And,
first job.
His first job, yeah. And we were without power for 5 days from December 20th to December 25th.
Came on
It came on Christmas Eve at like 10 o'clock at night.
while we were all sitting in the basement with the fireplace that wasn't working, and we were filling
Yeah.
the upstairs
And,
trying to stay warm.
So there was that.
stop pipes from breaking.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what we were trying to do.
So there was that storm, and then just like 3 years ago, there was
Yeah, it
another storm. The storm didn't last that long,
was 2 years in a row.
but it
though.
snapped a pole up near Boston Post Road,
Okay.
and it took them like 3 days to get a pole. So we were without power for like 5 days again, the week before Christmas.
We're on Enosburg Electric,
And,
where you guys are on.
We think a lot of
I'm on
the,
Green Mountain Power.
we think a lot of the pipe cracks, at least in
Being
the attic,
cracked.
happened in one of those events, but
That
probably
makes
the
sense.
first one.
Yeah, because we couldn't keep it warm all the way
That would
up
make
to there.
sense. I wouldn't live in Vermont without a wood stove. I wouldn't do it.
We wanted.
Well, you have a
We've got to
generator.
test, we're going to test the battery.
Right, Tesla
We-
batteries.
We had 3 asthmatic kids.
Yeah.
We didn't want to have our
Mhm.
fireplaces
But
running.
just as a backup,
Yeah,
just
no.
to keep you surviving.
Well, we said
Test the battery.
that,
That's the battery.
we said that when we moved here, we would get a propane stove, we would get a generator, we would get a garage. There was things that we had on our list.
Yeah,
When
when we moved here, we would get it
now, I was 41 at that point. The son found us a used generator. So we now have a used generator if we need it. We did finally get a Subaru also, which.
That's important.
That was good. Didn't have that when we moved here. We never got the propane stove. We have the electric stove in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Yeah, not a lot of things have actually.
We had to do other things.
Now, though, that door was tarp for 26 years.
I know.
And there was nothing we could do about it, except try to stay warm.
Yeah.
And it got tarped because we had this really bad windstorm. And I walked down the stairs that day, and all the insulation, pink insulation that Houston's had put and we had added, had fallen out onto the floor in the hallway. The wind had blown it out.
Wow.
So at that point, we tarped everything, and then we did like an inside weather stripping.
Yeah.
But the cats kept destroying it,
Oh,
which
no.
drove us crazy. We had to keep replacing it just to
Right.
try and stay warm. But now it's absolutely incredible, and it was worth every single penny.
Yeah.
But it's still cold.
Yeah.
Because it is an old house.
house.
That and the brick doesn't
And
help.
well, the weirdness about that house, if you ever come and look in the front yard, you will see a beam going straight across the rising sun window on the inside. Because it appears that someone, when they built that house, if you're going to forensically try and go back and think it through, and then decided to add on later. So that beam holds up the second floor.
Oh, gee.
So we were trying to figure out how to not see that beam from the front yard. There was no way.
Fake or an after?
So we left it as like, isn't that an
Ambiance.
interesting factoid? Just always. hopefully
Sequential architecture.
And the kids will maybe have to sell the house, not us. We just want to age in place and be happy. I need 26 years in that house so I can enjoy that door. 6 more years. I don't know if I'll get it.
So
The kids
I
didn't
think
even,
we're all set.
kids didn't even know what it looked like.
We'll stop the recording. The conversations go this direction.